Ben Rice, infield straight up, outfield tilted right. Here's pitch, swing, and a foul tip held on by Torrens, the catcher. 1-2.
Well, that's the first changeup he's thrown, and that really, when you get, all you see is 98-mile-an-hour sinkers and fat four-seamers just one after another. You're way out ahead when the changeup comes in, which it did right there.
Judge taking his time out. Yep, he did pick up that piece of dirt. Yep, he did throw it up the third base line. He's behind 1-2 here. Judge last night went 1 for 4. Here's Brazamon's pitch. Righty deals. Down and away for ball 2. 2-2. Cody Bellinger's on deck. Yankees 5-2 win last night. 3-run third. It did a lot of damage with 2 outs. Next pitch to Judge. Outside. And the count is run full. 3-2 to the Yankee captain. Yankees come in 28-17, 2 back of Tampa Bay to start today. Things have changed in the last hour. 3-2. Brazaman taking a little bit more time. Now comes Seth from that first base side of the rubber. He deals to Judge. Fastball swing on and missed. That's some good movement on that. Strikeout number 1. 2 down here. A late cut on that pitch.
You know, he's got good stuff. He gets a little wild sometimes, but he's got really good stuff.
Here's Cody Bellinger, 270, 5 homers, 30 runs batted in. And Belly last night 1 for 5, got his road batting average up to 189. Looks at the first pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Career 1 for 4 against Brazaman, who's out of the Dominican Republic. 6'3", they list him at $155. Next pitch down and in.
Wow.
Built like a shooting guard from days of yore. 1-1, next pitch. Down low. 2-1. Infield pretty much straight up. Outfield is straight up as well for Bellinger. 2-1. Pitch from Brazaman, taken down low and inside. 3-1.
Yeah, if he's had any kind of problems, he throws a little too many pitches. 15 pitches here already. That's about right. If he gets him here, he's right on schedule.
Brazaman began his big league career with Miami. Fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. Bellinger was jackknifing out of the way. Count runs full, 3-2. Just underway here at Citi Field. Looks like another late arriving crowd, just like last night. Here's the payoff to Bellinger. And the pitch. Swing on, drive deep to right. Down the line. It is hooking foul at the last second.
Wow.
Boy, Cody gave that a ride.
Did indeed. Quite a buzz here. It was threw him an inside pitch and then came back and he missed with it and it broke right over the middle of the plate. He was just a little too early. Cody's kind of bending, trying to come on,
3-2
stay
pitch.
there.
Swung on, fouled at home plate. That's a pitch that went just above home plate, fair territory. And alertly, Torrens picks it up and tags Bellinger for the out. That's a heck of a way to end an AB after he almost had a home run. 1-2-3 go the Yankees in the first. Mets coming to bat here in WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times. You haven't said the word WALK out loud in years. Yep, you must love dogs. Play New York Lottery's $1 million Must-Love Dogs scratch-off game for a chance to win. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts.
Black Seal Lines. Restrictions apply.
The Barnes firm reminds you that this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, there's one call to make, and that's to the Barnes firm injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Second start for Carlos Rodon. We saw him last Sunday. The 4-3 loss to Milwaukee. First pitch to Carson Benz. Fouled straight back. 0-1. The rookie is at .230. 3 homers and 13 runs batted in. Some new names on this Met Ball Club, which comes in last place in the National League East at 18-26. Next pitch from Rodon. Swung on him, foul back. So Rodon, last year, 18-9, a 3.09 ERA. Made the All-Star team for the third time. And they had a career best in wins, games started, and innings pitched. It's great to have him back in the rotation. Kicks and deals. Lefty pitch swung on and fouled back again. So he's made contact on all 3 pitches.
And he's throwing nothing but strikes so far. And this was the problem. I know it's the first batter, but this is the problem last time. The stuff was there. The control was not. Hadn't pitched in a very long time. And
here comes the 0-2 to Benz leading off for the Mets in the home first. And the pitch. Bouncing ball. Hit foul on deck circle. So this kid making Carlos work. In that last outing, he went walk, sacrifice, bunt, strikeout. Second inning, walk, 2 strikeouts, ground out. Third inning, 3 ground outs, and then the fourth inning happened. 3 runs on 1 hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul. This kid's making contact.
Right.
Goodness.
The first time through the order last time, he was quite good, and then it kind of, he didn't settle in as he wanted to. Stuff was there, as I said, but just didn't have the command.
Right.
Well, this already is different.
He went walk, hit batter to load him up. Fielder's choice RBI, and then a couple of RBIs, base hits. 0-2, there's pitch. Swung on, hits up, foul. This kid's putting up a fight.
All right. Well, Benj and A.J. Ewing have brought some excitement into this team, and they had a little hope coming into this series. They had just swept Detroit, and then they lost last night, and then that awful injury to Clay Holmes, who's the best player on their team.
And their injury list, got some guys who are outstanding players. Here's the 0-2 from Rodon. He's got to be sick of this kid by now. Here's pitch. Pulled the string on him a little bit. Ground ball to first. Fielded by Goldsmith. Over to cover first is Rodon for the out. Nicely operated right there. A 3-1 put out. There's one down here in the first.
And Rodon takes great pride in his. He's not as lithe as Max Fried and not as graceful, but boy, does he love to cover first base and make those kinds of plays.
Remember the play he made last year on the third base side, the jump throw he made? That was fantastic. And we're talking about a guy who's built like a tight end.
Yeah, there was one he ended up on his rump and threw him out at first base.
Yeah, I remember that one, right. That was really impressive. Here's Bo Bichette. He is off to a miserable start. He's a guy that's led the American League in hits a couple of times. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Bo at 213. Couple home runs, 18 runs batted in.
Yeah, this is not Bo Bichette. I'm expecting a big jump at some point. I can't believe I'm looking up there and seeing 213 with this guy.
Right-hand hitter. Infield straight up, outfield tilted right. Pitch from Rodon. Up high. Ball 2.
And for the bat, Bichette 2 for his last 29. I bet he's never had that ever.
I think you can probably ride with that. 2-time All-Star, 7 seasons in Toronto.
He hits Rodon pretty well. 4 for 14 is 286.
2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit the other way, foul. Out of play, 2. and 1.
And even, for the last few years, even in Toronto, the last guy you wanted up with men on base was Bo Bichette.
21 season to 22 season, he was the hit leader in the American League. 2-1. Here's pitch from Rodon in the dirt. It looked like it did get a piece of Austin Wells, the catcher, getting up slowly. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bichette with Juan Soto on deck. You've got Wells in the right thigh, inner thigh.
I told him today, I was talking to him for a while today, I said, this is going to really be strange having Toronto come in and you're not there.
Yeah, for sure.
Really odd. He is back playing shortstop now with Lindor hurt.
3-1 pitch from Rodon. Swung on and hit foul. Right side, out of play. 2-2. The Mets, we're talking about their injury list. Francisco Alvarez out 8 weeks, torn meniscus. You got Lindor, he's out. Luis Robert, Ronnie Maurice. And then you add to that underperformance. You got the Bichette numbers. Marcus Semien numbers are not good. Here comes Rodon with a 3-2 to Bichette with 1 out here in first pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball, first base side. Foul. Mets come in 28th in runs scored, 29th in batting average, 25th in home runs. They are 9th in ERA, and they don't run much. They're 22nd in stolen bases. It's a 3-2 from Rodon. Man, the pitch. Swung on and hit foul again. They're wearing him out with foul balls.
They are really hanging in there.
Didn't we see there were some stretches last year. Was it Fried? There was a couple of guys in the rotation. It seemed like there was foul balls every time, and it just... Oh, it was Schlittler for a couple of outings, too, last year. They just blew up their pitch counts.
Mostly we've seen 4-seamers and sliders so far. Mostly 4-seamers this inning.
Here comes the 3-2 to Bichette. Right-hand hitter, and swung on and hit to the gap in right center field. It's sinking fast, but here comes Grisham closing in a hurry to cut it off and make the catch. 2 down.
I was talking to Carlos Mendoza about Bichette, and what he described that was going on with him hitting-wise is what just happened. That line drive.
Here is Mr. Soto. 1 for 3 last night with a leadoff homer in the 7th inning. That was a good piece of hitting right there. He was behind 0-2, fastball up and away, drove it into the lower right field, left center field stands.
It's interesting. There's so many Yankee fans here that the boos and cheers are about equal.
First pitch from Rodon to Soto. And it's slider in there for a called strike 1. He's Soto 0 for 4 against Rodon.
He hit his 250th career homer last night, the 5th youngest in MLB history.
Here comes the 0-1. Got that spread out stance in the left-hand hitter's box. Pitch swung on, hit to the right side, hit hard into right field, a base hit. A hard hit ground ball. And that was a Soto swing right there. First hit of the ball game.
Yeah.
The guy can hit. What can I tell you?
He does have a great swing, doesn't he?
Came in 271 with 6 homers and 14 runs batted in. It's Mark Vientos. He's at first base, batting in the cleanup spot. 2 for 8 career against Rodon. 2 outs, runner at first. No score here, bottom 1. His pitch up high. Wow, Wells had to explode out of that stance. That ball could have gone to the backstop. Ball 1. Vientos at 234, 6 homers and 19 runs batted in. Coming off an 0 for 4 last night. Got robbed by a fabulous play by Cam Schlittler in the 4th. 1-0. Rodon kicks and deals. Here's pitch. Took a lot off. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone. So good to have Rodon back. No more floating particles in that left elbow. He played that whole year last year. Had a lot of pain, and it's amazing.
How good he was?
18-9. Next pitch, another off-speed pitch, swing and a miss by Vientos.
Yeah, there's that changeup. He started using that. When he walked in the door, and we've talked about this before, Rodon just threw fastball slider and was kind of stubborn about getting other pitches that change speeds. Now the cutter's been great for him, and that changeup has become a real weapon. But he had one of the best years of his career playing with bone chips and in terrible pain, which is amazing to me.
1-2 pitch to Vientos, runner at first. 2 outs in the first pitch. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. Struck him out. First strikeout for Rodon. Strands a runner in the first. We go to inning number 2 with Paul Goldschmidt leading off for the Yankees. Scoreless ball game. Subway Series, Game 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times. You haven't said the word W-A-L-K out loud in years. Yep, you must love dogs. Play New York Lottery's $1 million Must Love Dogs scratch-off game for...
Answer is yes.
Well, Paul Goldschmidt is today's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Clean up on savings and every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. So did you have Napoleon Solo in the Preakness?
No, I like that show, though. Garrett Cole coming back out, by the way, to start the 6th. He's at 83 pitches in his action in the bullpen, so, wow, this is the best one yet.
Good for him. We're looking forward to having him back in the rotation. Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Ahmed Rosario, 4, 5, and 6. Against Oscar Brazelban, first pitch to Goldie. Fastball away, ball 1. Goldie at 262, 4 homers and 10 runs batted in. Infield straight up. Here's the pitch. Up and in off the plate. Ball 2, 2-0.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Cynthia G. from Bloomfield, New Jersey. Cynthia wins a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every run the Yanks score in the second.
2-0 pitch. Slider going down and away, swing and a miss.
Visit WFAN.com/Acme for your chance to hit it big.
The Mets wearing their Battleship gray tops trimmed in white. The white pants, and Goldie swings and fouls one off. Cameron Well, third base side. Count goes to 2-2. Yankees, of course, in a road grays. No more talk about wearing the blues as an alternate look on the road. I like the road grays. Tradition. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes from Brasmani. Set, kicks and deals. Here's pitch. Swing on that, popped up. Out of play, right side behind the net dugout. Count stays at 2-2.
I'm kind of with you on that. I don't mind the blue because I get used to them in
spring training.
In spring training, yeah. But this says Yankees.
Absolutely. 2-2. Fastball, swing and a miss. Got him. Second strikeout for Brazelman, 1 down.
And I know that it's old-fashioned and get with the times. Well, there's something about the Yankees being different. If you do what everybody else does.
Well, the other thing, too, in addition to that, it says New York in road gray.
Yes.
That's what all the great pictures of the past are in. Come on.
Yes, that'll be it for Brosman. He did his job, and this call to the bullpen is brought to you by Red Pocket Mobile. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless while also paying less.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
In baseball, great teams know one thing: smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes, giving you time to get to safety and call for help. Byrna is proudly American and hand-assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Play smarter defense. Visit Byrna.com today. That's Byrna, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That called pitching change is sponsored by River Spring Living. I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Schedule a tour at riverspringliving.org today. Well, the big lefty David Peterson is in. And David, I'm just looking at all of what Boone has done, lefty, righty, all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a manager's dream to be able to go lefty, righty, all the way down. So there's no lane for anybody.
And they had a pretty good idea what Mendy was going to do.
Yep.
Yankees looking for their first hit. They bring up Jazz Chisholm. Wonder whose baggy pants he's borrowed today. It's been Grisham one day. It's been Stanton another day. And first pitch breaking ball for a called strike. He had success wearing baggy pants on Jackie Robinson Day. So, like a lot of baseball players, just a little superstitious. There's a pitch swung on, line drive, right field. That'll get down for extra bases. It's going to two-hop the fence. Jazz out of the box in a hurry. Going to second, looking to pick up Luis Rojas, and Rojas put up the stop sign. Take the double. A one-out double here in the second inning. Jazz Chisholm heating up. That's his ninth double of the season. He was all over that pitch.
And he's going to wear those pants forever now. But also, did you know he had Caballero's bat yesterday? He told me so. He was something borrowed, something blue. He's borrowing he's trying to find something. It actually is kind of funny.
It's so typical of baseball players, too. And he's got his ornament is multi colored.
Those flowers, the green and blue little flowers.
All right, here's Ahmed Rosario. He's done a lot of good things for this ball club this year. Right-hand hitter against the lefty Peterson. First pitch. Fastball up high from Peterson. He is a Duck, an Oregon Duck. University of, 30 years old, out of Arcadia, California. And he's in his seventh big league season, all with the Mets. 1-4 record, 5.49 ERA. First hit for the Yankees. Next pitch, Rosario swing. The foul tip held on by Torrens. Count at 1-1.
Well, and since they sat him in Baltimore, Jazz is 5 for 8 with 3 doubles since that little. Why don't you sit for a seat? Oh, the sneaker, the shoes match the armband.
Of course they do. 1-1. Here's a pitch. Bouncing ball right back to Peterson. Jazz goes to third. No play there. And Peterson throws the first for the out. So with 2 outs, there's a runner at third. An opportunity for a 2-out RBI for Trent Grisham.
By the way, when Rodon struck out Fuentes to end the first inning, that first strikeout of the game presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Weichert.com. So
the Yankees have a runner at third, 2 down. Trent Grisham batting in a 7-hole tonight. And he had 169, 6 homers and 26 runs batted in. Tough 0 for 5 last night with a couple strikeouts looking. 2-out RBIs with the order of the evening last night for the 5 runs coming. And that venue, here's a pitch hit the other way through the 6-hole into left field. A base hit for Trent Grisham. 2-out knock. Jazz scores. 1-0 Yankees here in the second inning.
And with the third baseman pulled in, that is it. I never understand that with a guy like Grisham up, who if you don't throw him 99 miles an hour, will hit it right where the guy isn't. And he just went the opposite way. The third baseman's pulled in. You have no range going left or right. When you're pulled in like that, it gets right through.
Jazz got it started, and Grisham finished it off. Volpe is due for a hit. He's 0 for 4. His third game. Right-hand hitter against the lefty. Peterson, first pitch outside, ball one. How about Grish? RBI number 27. He continues to hit really well, about 320-something with runners in scoring position. Listen to these Yankee fans. 1-0 from Peterson. Outside to Volpe, 2-0.
What did they do, sell their tickets to the Yankee fans? I mean, this place is packed with Yankee fans.
Volpe, a strikeout, swinging 3 walks last night. He wants to swing a bat and get a knock, get on the board here. He's ahead in the count, 2-0. Here's a pitch. Take it outside, ball 3. So a 2-out RBI, Trent Grisham. Peterson behind here, 3-0 to Volpe. Here's a pitch. Taken down low. Volpe has walked 4 consecutive times. It comes with 2 outs, runners at first and second, and it'll bring up Austin Wells.
Isn't it amazing to have that kind of that he's got this kind of discipline?
Good for him.
And that was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
That is really impressive. Trent Grisham goes off just a little bit, but runners in scoring position, 296 coming into today's game.
Wow. All right, Garrett Cole is done for the night. 86 pitches, a hard cap on that. That's as far as he was going. Kept, from what Emily says, kept the velo up until the end, got a lot of swing strikes on the change. 6 strikeouts, 4 were on the changeup. That's from my friend Emily Messina, who does play-by-play for Scranton.
Nice.
And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION. They just got a close-up of Carlos Mendoza. And,
95 2-out RBIs by the Yankees. How about that? Here's Wells, lefty on lefty. One against David Peterson. Couple of men aboard, 2 outs, 1-0 Yankees. Here's pitch. Swung on, pulled foul. Right side. Wells hitting at 173, 3 homers and 5 runs batted in. Boy, tip of the cap to Anthony Volpe. 4 consecutive walks. You know he's dying to get a hit.
Absolutely. You know he's dying to swing the bat. But it takes discipline to do that, too. Just get on.
Boy.
You want to pass the baton? Okay.
That's good stuff. 0-1. Here's pitch. Taken outside by Wells. Count at 1-1. Wells in the 9 hole in the order. Ben Rice is on deck. Good wheels out there, Grisham and Volpe. 2 outs, a run in on a Grisham RBI single scoring Jazz Chisholm. There's 1-1. Fastball on the inside corner for strike, 1-2.
Pitches, he really pitches quickly, doesn't he, David Peterson? Gets the ball, throws it. Mostly sinkers, doesn't throw overly hard.
Peterson coming set here. Now to center field at Ewing, moving over towards left center. 1-2 pitch. And he knew the pitch was going to be outside, so he moved that way. That's why the center fielder started moving. They directed him over. The pitch was taken for a ball, 2-2. Grisham, the lead runner at second. Volpe at first, 2-2. Peterson checks around at second. Here he comes, and a pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner. Took it for called strike 3. So a strikeout for Peterson. A little bit of some damage done on the Chisholm double. Moved to third on a ground out. RBI Grisham. So it's 1-0 Yankees going bottom 2 here at Citi Field on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by G.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Your first fill-up. Back here at Citi Field, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead for Carlos Rodon, who's about to face 5, 6, and 7 in the Mets order. And how about the deal was great about the Grisham RBI? You got a pitch you like. And as you pointed out, drawn in third baseman, and he split the difference between Beatty and Bichette on the first pitch. And that was the 95th two-out RBI for the Yankees, most in baseball. So Rodon pitches to Marcus Semien, the veteran second baseman. Right-hand hitter swings and a drive down the left field line, hooking foul. Semien hitting at .229, 3 homers and 14 runs batted in.
And this drive around the league is brought to you by Audi. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
Next pitch from Rodon in the dirt to Semien. Count goes to 1-1. Semien, Ewing, and Slater coming up here in the second inning. 1-0 Yankees. Infield and outfield straight up for Semien. 35 years young now. And pitch from Rodon. Half swing. And that's a strike. 1-2.
St. Louis beat Kansas City 4-2 today. Jack Cagliano did have his 5th home run. Colorado over Arizona 4-2, same score.
There's Rodon. Coming set, working from that first base side of the rubber. 1-2 here to right-hand hitting second baseman Semien. Pitch, swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him. And picks up a strikeout. That's back-to-back swinging Ks for Rodon. 1 down, second inning.
Christopher Sanchez had a complete game shutout today as Philadelphia shut out Pittsburgh 6-0. Bryce Harper, his 11th home run. Atlanta leads Boston 1-0 in the third. Drake Baldwin, I read this kid's name every single day. 13, the young catcher who was Rookie of the Year last year for the Braves.
There's A.J. Ewing, center fielder, hitting at .250. Homer and 3 runs batted in. First pitch strike from Rodon.
In 10, Toronto scored 1 in the top of the 10th, beat Detroit 2-1.
And at third is Rosario. Here comes an 0-1 to Ewing, left-hand hitter, takes it for a pitch outside, 1-1.
And Washington all over Baltimore, 13-3. Scored 7 runs in the 7th inning.
Wow. 1-1 here to Ewing. Yankees lead 1-0. His pitch, swing on, fly ball left field, backing up Bellinger. It's got the perfect line on it, as usual in the left center field gap. Makes the catch, 2 down.
Well, Miami came up with 8 runs in the top of the 10th inning, and they beat Tampa Bay 10-5. Tampa tried to come back. They scored 3, but 10-5 the final. Miami wins.
How many hits did our guy Jacob Marcy have?
I don't know.
He did have a ball that was ripped in the right field, and the right fielder made a play on it. He almost had it inside the Parker. There's one-time Yankee, Austin Slater. 1-0 Yankees. We're in the bottom of the second at Citi Field. Here's a pitch. Way upstairs. Ball 1.
And 4-2 Cincinnati leading Cleveland. They're in the top of the 6th. They are in Cleveland. Bottom of the second, Houston leading Texas 2-0. Jose Altuve, his 4th home run. Yordan Alvarez, his 15th.
1-0.
Yeah.
Pitch swing and it fouled straight back. I have ginormous respect and admiration for Alvarez. He can hit.
White Sox are leading the Cubs 3-0. Miguel Vargas has had his 11th homer. Jamison Tyone pitching for the Cubs. Davis Martin taking that team by storm. He's 5-1 now with a 1.62 ERA. And San Diego scored 1. Gavin Sheets home run. Oh, he won the game the other night for them. They're leading Seattle 1-0 in the second.
Slater, right-hand hitter. You know him. His brief time with the Yankees. Pitch from Rodon. Fastball inside corner for strike 2. By the way, Jacob Marcy, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, with a walk. But he's only hitting 204, but he had a heck of a day for Miami. 1-2 here to Slater. 2 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. Down low. Ball 2, 2-2.
Jacob Marcy had 3 hits today.
Grisham shading hard to right center. Big gap between he and Bellinger. Bellinger straight away and left. And not particularly deep. 2-2. Here's pitch. Fastball got him looking. Strike 3 called. Third strikeout for Rodon. He goes 1-2-3 here in the second. Third inning coming up. It's a 1-0 Yankee lead here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time.
Building our future.
Yeah, hit the bottom of it.
1-0 lead for the Yankees as we go top of the third. And a reminder, the first pitch at the bottom of the second. 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer brought to you by Optimum Fiber, famously fast fiber internet. Well, here we go in the top of the third. It'll be the top of the order for the Yankees. Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger against David Peterson. It's going to be the bulk guy here today.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Lefty on lefty here. Peterson against Ben Rice. Here's the first pitch. Fastball for a called strike. Ben fouled out to catcher Luis Torrens on a 3-1 pitch to open up the ballgame. Next pitch from Peterson. Just outside, 1-1.
And sinker slider mostly doesn't throw overly hard. It's he's such a big guy. You expect it to be at least mid to upper 90s, right? It just is.
1-1 pitch in there, front door breaking ball for a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, 85. The slider actually has more velocity than does his sinking fastball, which is throwing 92, 93. Kind of interesting, at least right now.
1-2 pitch to Rice. Swung on a hit to the right side. Simeon, the second baseman, easy play, comes right to him, throws over to first for the out, and there's one away.
These kinds of heavy sinkers and curveballs like that, it's really hard to put them in the air. But you could come into the left-hander.
And brings up Aaron Judge. Judge 1 for 3 against Peterson. By the way, third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. First pitch to Judge. Swung on and hit the right field, slicing foul. Judge struck out on a 3-2 pitch. First time up. Some of the other things he's accomplished so far this year: 7th in on base, 4th in slugging, 3rd in OPS, and 5th in walks. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone, letter high. 0-2. Cody Bellinger on deck. 1-0 on an RBI single with 2 outs by Trent Grisham. The 95th 2-out RBI by the Yankees, most in the majors. Pitch to Judge. Swung on, hit the right field. That'll be a base hit, a one-hopper to Carson Benz, the right fielder. So a one-out base runner for the Yankees, and good 2-strike hitting by the captain. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball in the afternoon with a Carton Show on 101.9 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Cody Bellinger was tagged out by the catcher's first time up. He hit foul ball right in front of home plate, and it's in fair territory, and Torrens picked it up. First pitch here is a strike. Look for Cody to step out against Peterson. He's one of the guys that does. I mean, Peterson's just trying to get it and throw it. 0-1. Here's pitch. Swung on and in on his hands, and he fouled it straight behind home plate. So about 0-2. Bellinger behind.
Yeah, this is tough. 94, 95 mile an hour sinkers in on the hands. You know, Judge did the only thing he could do with that, the bat at and shoot it through the right side.
Here comes the 0-2 to Bellinger. Not really holding Judge on. Here's pitch. Strike three called.
That's good.
Painted the outside corner. Strikeout for Peterson, his second. 2 down here in the third inning, 1-0 Yankees. And they'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, who struck out on a 2-2 pitch. He was the last batter to face the opener, Oscar Brazoba. So Goldschmidt goes well against left-hand pitching. Let's see what happens here. First pitch. This down low, and Luis Torrens held it there for a long time.
When the game's on the line, you call the closer at Morgan & Morgan. They're ready to answer the call. Injured, die of Pound Law, or visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the Yankees.
1-0 to Goldschmidt. Runner at first is Judge. His pitch, fastball away, ball 2.
Trying to hit that outside corner and can't.
Goldschmidt 0 for 2 against lefty David Peterson. 1-0 on a Grisham RBI in the second inning. Here comes a 2-0 to Goldie. Fastball taken low and outside, ball 3. Peterson is now in game number 141 of his career with the Mets. 3-0 pitch.
Oh.
High and outside, he got the call. 3-1. Big pitch right here. 3-1. Judge at first. 1-0 Yankees in the third. Here's a pitch from Peterson. Swung on. Line drive left field. Base hit. Judge play in front of him. Digging for third. Big man's going to get there. Runners at the corners for the Yankees with 2 down here in the third. And Juan Soto, Judge knows full well he does not have the big arm out there, and he was right in his face and just ran first to third.
And he saw who was running and where he was, and Soto threw to second base so that if he throws to third, then the runner at first go to second. But he knows who's out there and the strength of that arm.
So runners at the corners. And Jazz Chisholm swinging a hot bat, doubled into the right field corner in his first at-bat. Yankee fans,
here they come,
getting turned up here. Lefty on lefty. Here's first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. Jazz was Peterson's first hitter. 0-1 pitch, rifled one into the right field corner. Came around to score on the RBI single by Trent Grisham. Opportunity for more runs here. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's Peterson with the pitch. Jazz takes it. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 0-2.
Boy, his fastball slider combination has been very good for him. Nothing special. That's what he's throwing. He must have great movement in that slider particularly.
Jazz got to be a good 2-strike hitter here. He's behind 0-2. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. He was in launch mode and came up empty. Yankees threaten, don't score, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go bottom 3. 1-0 Yankees here at Citi Field on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times.
7-8 Hope NY.
Well, the Yankees had an opportunity. They left 2 men on in the top half of the third, but they have a 1-0 lead. And the Mets will send up 8-9-1. Brett Beatty, Luis Torrens, and Carson Benj against Carlos Rodon. Has looked good. He struck out 3 of the last 4 men that he's faced.
And with the Jeep declaration of deals, Jeep's pledging their allegiance to the American people with great deals. Visit your tri-state area Jeep dealer for a great deal today.
We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. So here's Rodon, placing that right foot on the first base side of the rubber. Left-hand hitter Brett Beatty. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. Beatty at .230. 2 homers and 16 runs batted in. Beatty batted in the 6th spot last night, went 2 for 3 and knocked in a run. 5-2, Yankee win last night. Here's 1-0. The pitch, swing on a foul. Right above the Yankee dugout, third base side. So Beatty, Torrens, and Benj. Earlier in the year, boy, the Mets went through baseball Hades with a 12-game losing streak. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss way late. They had a 12-game losing streak from April 8 to April 21. Ended when they beat Minnesota 3-2 on the 22nd of April. And hence their 18-26 record, dead last in the National League East.
There's so many people on the injured list.
Infield pulled hard to the right here. 1-2 pitch. Rodon deals. Swung on and bounced off his foot, off of Beatty's foot. Count stays at 1-2.
You know, the one thing that is, you have to have players on your team. You have to have players that can hit. You have to have pitchers. They don't have enough of any of them. I know injuries, a lot of it, but really odd.
Rodon, boy, he's just full of vim and energy and everything. Excited about the second start. He overthrew that one and bounced away from Wells. Ball 2-2.
Beatty 2 for 3 with a ribby in this series.
Beatty using his timeout. Rodon's ready. Here comes a 2-2 and a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Another K for Carlos. That's 4 strikeouts. The last 5 men that he's faced. That's impressive. Well, he was tremendously honest about it. He said, hey, I like some of the stuff. I really stunk it up for a little bit. But it'll turn things around. Luis Torrens, career 1 for 5, a home run against Rodon. Swings and fouls one back. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. The 1 hit so far for the Mets, a 2-out single to right by Juan Soto. Yankees lead 1-0. Here's the pitch. Did he check his swing? Asked down at first base, and Jeremy Rehak said no, he didn't. Count goes to 0-2. Really like when umpires in plays like that. You can't always tell. Check swing. Ask for help. 0-2 from Rodon. Swung on a defensive swing, and he fouls it off in the third deck to our right.
And the odd thing about that defensive swing, and the pitch was about at his neck. There's no way that was even a strike. So fooled on that terribly.
And he wasn't taking any chances. Here we go with Rosario stepping a dive from third. And off third base line, here's pitch. Pulled foul against the Yankee dugout.
See, I'm not quite sure what he's seeing because that pitch was on the ground when he swung at it.
Trent's hitting at 204, no homers and 8 runs batted in. Went 0 for 3 last night with 3 groundouts. Rodon's got him 2 out. He'll make that 1 out, an 0-2 pitch. Here he comes, the pitch. Swung on, deep drive down the left field line, hooking foul. Pitch number 6. The Terrens batting in a 9 spot in the order. Rodon career in 4 starts, 3-1 against the Mets, a 3.48 ERA. 0-2 pitch. Up high. Ball 1.
And actually turning into a really good at-bat here for Torrens.
Pitch number 7, making Rodon work. Rodon here at Citi Field in 2 starts, 1-1. A 5.40 ERA.
Was it just that we're hearing about them, or have there always been this many pitching injuries? It seems every day.
Next pitch, fastball, long hold by Wells, didn't get the call. All 2-2-2. That's a very good question, but you can't help but notice it. I mean, you can set your watch to some of these things happening. And so many repeat guys. The Dodgers with Blake and Glasnow.
Yeah. Yep.
Those guys are always
every
hurt.
single year. But everybody knew it when they traded for them.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? 2-2 from Rodon trying to get Terrens, and he missed outside, ball 3.
And obviously last night with Clay Holmes was talking to Carlos Mendoza before the game about that. I asked him, what was the reaction when you found out the fibula was broken? He said, oh, my God.
It was devastating.
But, and I asked, how did he keep pitching? And one of the trainers.
3-2 pitch, swung on and hit foul behind home plate.
The fibula is not a weight-bearing bone. So it might feel a little sore, but it doesn't feel like it's broken. And so you can go on with it, and it wasn't.
In short term.
We pitched a whole other inning.
Unreal.
But, then it started to hurt later on in the game, and that's when they gave him the X-ray.
Here's pitch number 10 to Terrens. Strike 3 called, got him. 5th strikeout for Carlos Rodon. He wins that epic battle in 10 pitches. 2 down here in the 3rd. Boy, he is feeling good.
Yeah. Well,
that's 5 strikeouts for the last 6 hitters.
He hadn't pitched in a real game. I don't call the rehabs really real games because it's not the same.
Top of the order bench and bounced it up there. Ball 1.
A lot of pitchers, when they go down on rehab, they don't look at the numbers at all. Because a lot of guys say, I get nothing out of pitching in Double-A.
Who was it? Garrett Cole told me last week. He said it's not the chess match that I like.
No, but they're just up there hacking.
Absolutely. Rosario in on the grass at 3rd, well off the line. Here's pitch to the lefty bench. Fastball missed down and in. 2-0. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. RBI by Trent Grisham with 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Scored Jazz Chisholm. 2-0 pitch. Fastball missed outside. 3-0.
Catcher challenge to call ball.
Let's see what we have here. ABS. Ooh,
Call to return the pitch is a strike. The Yankees has 2 challenges remaining.
Okay.
So count at 2-1 now.
Preston Bench, 23 years old.
Here comes Rodon with the 2-1. 2 outs here in the 3rd, 1-0 Yankees. The pitch. Swung on and popped foul out of play left side. 2-2. Rosario at 3rd, now resetting to pretty much almost a standard 3/4 depth shortstop with Volpe playing up the middle. Jazz covering the 4-hole on the right side. Here comes the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off way late. Got in on his fist. Woo! Fouled it near the Yankee dugout.
That was protecting, but he's laughing. Carson Bench is, wow.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Bench out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 2-2. And the pitch. Took a little bit off, and they got hammered to right field. Going back, Judge, it's over his head. One hop against that 8-foot fence out there near the 370 mark. And sliding into second with a 2-out double is Carson Bench. His 6th double since being called up. You can see why they're fired up here at Citi Field over that kid.
And he had a great spring training, and everyone was talking about him in spring training. Been down on the farm. That beautiful left-handed swing is now hit in 10 of his last 12 games. Judge going back as far as he can. He sees that it's over his head. So he played it well off the wall.
Carson Bench, first-round pick, 19th overall. 2 years ago, is Goldschmidt and Wells on the mound. It's like Wells doing most of the talking. Goldschmidt listening. Always, and Paul, I know in one of the interviews you had in the postgame, somebody talked about, maybe it was Goldie. Oh, yeah, with Warren. And he said, hey, we got defenders out here.
That's right.
Calming. I've been there. We got you.
Yep.
You cannot be that kind of experience and to be able to deliver it the way he does.
Because he's very calm. He speaks very quietly, very, very slowly.
A ferocious hitter and a ferocious baseball player, but it's just as nice a guy as there is.
Yep.
But he knows what the heck he's looking at.
Hey, we're here.
So. 2 out, and first up and into Bichette. He has to back off. Ball 1, Bichette slide to Judge in right field. Back in the second inning. Mets threatening. That was their second hit of the ball game. 1-0 lead for the Yankees here, bottom 3. Here comes the 1-0 from Rodon as he checks the runner at second. Not much of a lead. Here's the pitch. Into dirt, smothered by Wells. Ball 2, 2-0. The pitch count really growing for Rodon. That was pitch number 57. Here comes the 2-0. Big pitch to Bichette. Pitch up and in.
Whoa.
Ball 3. And this looks just like what we saw against Milwaukee, where all of a sudden he's got it, no he doesn't. He had, remember, in the 4th inning, he walked the first 2 guys on 8 pitches. He's behind 3-0 to Bichette here. Checks the runner, comes to the plate, pitch, fastball right down the middle. Strike 1, 3-1.
And it was indeed the second time around. He started, this is the second time with Benj and now Bichette.
There we go, 3-1, big pitch. Rodon kicks and deals the pitch. Took a little off and missed outside. He walked him. That's the first walk by Carlos. 2 outs, 2 on. That's the go-ahead run. And that's gonna bring up Juan Soto.
Yeah, so it's not like we're going to walk him to get to Juan Soto. Lefty, here comes Matt Blake. Something he sees. The second time around, this is exactly what happened, as Dave said, in Milwaukee. First time around, all terrific. Then the second time, all this, by the way, was 2 outs. So one more to
try to get the final out. Now you got to go against one of the best hitters in the game. Never mind his 271 coming in. He's one of the best hitters in the game these last few years. Soto, base hit to right on an 0-1 pitch first time. And then last night, home run leading off the 7th, the left center field. Met fans dying for anything positive. I don't blame them. Been there, done that. Right now, Rodon's got to pitch his way out of trouble here in the 3rd inning. 1-0 Yankees. Mets have runners at first and second. Benj and Bichette, they got good wheels out there. And Rodon has to face Soto, a good hitter. That base hit that Soto recorded in the first is now 1 for 5 career against Rodon. Rodon checks the runner at second. Here's first pitch to Soto. Breaking ball outside, ball 1.
Yeah, and that's that sinker that he usually has such good luck on. If we're going to go back to the old staple, the four-seamer and the slider.
Lefty on lefty here. Rodon set, kicks, steals. Here's a pitch. Missed outside, ball 2.
That was way out, and that was on the ground. Sinker ended up on the ground.
Rosario backing up at third. Volpe guarding the middle. Big hole left side.
And
here's a pitch. A 2-0 from Rodon to Soto. On the corner. He got the corner that time. 2-1 on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is interesting. Jake Bird's up. And that's, we're in the 3rd inning. So something they see.
Pitch number 64 coming here. 2-1 to Soto. The pitch. Half swing. He did commit. Strike 2. 2-2.
All right.
Mark Vientos. Right-hand hitters on deck for the Mets. Rodon. Neck deep in trouble here. 2 on, 2 out. 1-0. Yankees here in the 3rd. Leans in, gets a sign, comes set. The 2-2 to Juan Soto. The pitch. Swing on. Oh, he tried to lose it. He found that straight back. Woo, did he put a swing on that pitch.
He did indeed. And if that was a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. If he connects with that goes out at a lot harder than 97.
And just like last night, still a predominance of white shirted, pinstripe shirted Yankee fans. This place is really filled up. Great arriving crowd.
Yep.
I know there's a railroad strike. That doesn't help things. 40,000 plus last night. Here's another big pitch at 2-2. Rodon against Juan Soto. Rodon to the plate. The pitch way outside, ball 3.
Wow. That's a four-seamer. Got it up to 97, but way out of the zone.
The runners at first and second with 2 outs. They're going to be on the giddy-up right here. 3-2 to Soto. Rodon, the pitch. Way outside again, ball 4. Not close. So almost a carbon copy of Sunday in Milwaukee. He went walk, hit, batter, fielder's choice, sac fly, and a 2-run single. And he's trying to avoid that back end part of the story right here with the bases loaded.
And meanwhile, still 2 outs. There are 2 outs here.
The hitter's Mark Vientos. Struck out his first time. Right-hand hitter. So he started this inning in great fashion. Strikeout swinging, strikeout looking, double to Benj, walk to Bichette, walk to Soto. Bases juiced. 1-0. Yankees here, bottom of the 3rd at Citi Field. Pitch from Rodon to Vientos. Up high. Ricochets off the back wall. Goes up the first base line. And runs, scores. And then Rodon throws it away. Here comes Bichette. Head first slide. He scores. It's 2-1 Mets. What a turn of events that was. Goodness gracious.
Oh, that was just a comedy of errors almost right there. And Aaron Boone got looking his head down there.
Wow.
See if
Wild pitch gets the first one in.
Okay, the ball went over Wells' head. That was ball 4. Bounced up, and Rodon tried to throw it to Wells on the run. He threw it by him, so Bichette comes in with a head-first slide. So that was it gets scored as a wild pitch. But that was just a comedy of errors, and Rodon really should not have thrown that ball on the move.
Wild pitch, E1. Runners at third now. A runner at third. A 2-1 lead for the Mets. Here's a pitch. Swung on, popped it up. Right side, Goldschmidt taking a look. Nothing doing. That was about as ugly. And you know what? When they started putting all this advertising behind home plate, you see a lot of times in the not so olden days, that a wild pitch like that would hit the wall and die.
Bounce back.
Now it ricochets all the way back like a Super Bowl. 1-1 pitch here. To Vientos, runner third, pitch up and in, missed. Well, his control and command right now is not working. 2-1.
And the perfect example is that brick wall and back in Camden Yard. It used to hit that brick wall and come right back to the catcher, no more, because it's softer substance, so they can get ads on there.
2-1. Here's the pitch, Rodon, swing and a miss. Changeup work there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Having better luck with the off-speed pitches than he has with the fastballs.
Vientos going to use a timeout here. 1 inning. Strikeout, double walk, wild pitch, eat 1. 2-1 Mets. There comes the 2-2. And the pitch. Vientos swung on, bouncing ball to third. It's fair ball. Rosario sets, throws on the money. Got him. Damage done, but it's not as bad as it could have been. 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 hit, and Howie talking about 2 errors. Anyway, we go to the 4th. We'll saddle up and explain everything else. 2-1 lead Mets as we go to the 4th on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times. You haven't said the word W-A-L-K out loud in years. Yep, you must love dogs. Play New York Lottery's $1 million Must Love Dogs scratch-off game for a chance to win. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET online at CertaPro.com.
All right, so the Mets get on the board with 2 runs, 1 earned, a hit, and an error. And we go top of the 4th, a 2-1 lead for the Mets. Ed Rosario is going to lead off here against David Peterson, Rosario, Grisham, and Volpe. First pitch to Rosario's in there for a strike on the outside corner. He did a comeback or two, Peterson, in the 2nd inning. Brazelman started and pitched an inning in the 3rd. Next pitch swung on, hit foul right side. 0-2.
You know, I know you want to make that play. Rodon would have been better off not throwing. Just hold it. He was really off balance. And then Bichette doesn't score.
0-2 pitch to Rosario, trying to get something started here for the Yankees. The pitch in tight, missed, ball 1. Rosario in the 6th hole tonight, followed by Grisham and Volpe. Grisham, 2-out RBI, back in the 2nd inning, accounting for the Yankee run. Here's pitch, swung on, a foul off his foot. Peterson working quickly, and I remember Dave Zinkoff, the great PA announcer at Sixer games. It's like your car's running, the meter's running. That's why he's pitching so fast. Man, oh man, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch down and in, struck him out. That's strikeout number 4 for Peterson. 1 out here in the 4th inning. Peterson racking up some Ks here. And that brings up Trent Grisham. Top of the 4th, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage and facial after the game.
You know, he's gotten better each year. He's been up and down a few times. They've had him in relief. They've had him start. He's a good pitcher.
Here's Grisham swinging at the first pitch. Again, this time he fouls it off. It was successful. Back in the 2nd, drove in Jazz Chisholm from 3rd. Trent among a group of Yankees trying to get their batting average beyond 200. Next pitch outside. 1-1. Trent coming into this at-bat, hitting 175 after the base hit. 2-1 Mets, top of the fourth. Here's a pitch from Peterson. Swung on a hit foul behind home plate.
It is
1-2.
It is kind of interesting, isn't it, Dave, that you look at the number and your eyes watching Trent Grisham don't say you're looking at a 187 player because he's doing so much.
Yeah, 296 runners in scoring position, playing a good center field.
So, but you don't look at him and say there's a guy hitting under. He moves runners and gets big hits. You'd think it would be more by now.
1-2. Taken outside, not by much. Going to be a challenge? Yeah.
Gets a challenge, call ball.
Yeah, I believe it. Terrific, Grisham. Oh, it did. It got a piece.
Strike. The batter is out. The Mets have 2 challenges remaining.
Strike 3. A strike by, half inch or something like that? 2 down. Another strikeout for Peterson, his 5th. Quick 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. 2-1 Mets.
Let's see. 19 challenges by Torrens, 11 have been right.
Well, here's Anthony Volpe. He has walked his last 4 times plate appearances. And first pitch down low, ball 1. Volpe walked on 4 pitches from Peterson with 2 outs and a run in back in the 2nd inning. Two-1 Mets, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Pitch from Peterson. Swung on and hit to right field. Back it up bench. He's got plenty of room and well in front of the 370 mark. Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Fast.
Nice hitting by Peterson. 1, 2, 3 with a couple of strikeouts. We go bottom 4. Marcus Semien will lead off for the Mets, who lead it 2-1 over the Yankees on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by G. A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees radio network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time.
Bottom of the fourth is brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 2-1 lead for the Mets. There you go, bottom four. Marcus Semien, A.J. Ewing, and Austin Slater against Carlos Rodon, who had a rocky third inning.
And some arm twisting going on in there, but nobody's throwing. Jake Bird was up. He is set down.
So Marcus Semien, the leadoff. Second baseman for the Mets. Struck out his first time. There's Rodon. First pitch. And it's in there for a strike.
New Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees with curated textures and colors, a pro-grade camera system, and advanced processor. It's the most powerful razor ever. Learn more at Motorola.com.
0-1. This is outside. 1-1. Marcus Semien. 1 for 3 last night with an infield hit. It was against Fernando Cruz. 2-1 Mets and 1-1 here to Semien. Right-hand hitter. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
And Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar. Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local and eat global. Final in 10. Toronto beats Detroit 2-1. Matt Fairling had his third homer.
1-2 from Rodon. A pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Pitch down and in.
Okay.
Tagged by Wells. One away. That's strikeout number 6 for Rodon.
He's going back to that slider, and he's had a good changeup and a good slider.
A good start. Second time he's Cade Semien. So 1 down, and that brings up A.J. Ewing.
Washington used a 7-run seventh to score 13 runs and beat Baltimore 13-3.
Rosario in on the grass at third for Ewing, and he swings a broken back comebacker, fielded nicely. The 2 hands by Rodon, throws over to Goldschmidt for the out. And there's 2 away.
Miami over Tampa Bay 10-5. They scored 8 runs in the 10th inning and couldn't stop them. Pete Fairbanks gets the win against his old team. Hunter Biggie takes the loss for Tampa. 6-4, top of the 8th. Cleveland is leading Cincinnati.
Quick 2 outs. Here's Austin Slater. Right-hand hitter. Struck out looking on a 2-2 pitch. Shows bunt and takes a strike.
All tied up in Minnesota. 1 apiece, bottom of the 5th. Logan Henderson and Connor Prilip started that game.
10th season in the big leagues for Slater. Bulk of it with the Giants. Next pitch. Outside. 1-1.
And homers for Houston. Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez, his 15th. Christian Walker, his 11th. And Zach Cole, his 3rd. And that's 4. Houston has 4 solo home runs. They are leading Texas and Jacob deGrom 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th.
1-1 to Slater. 14 games with the Yankees last year. Next pitch down low. Slater last year, 14 games, 120 batting average, no homers, and 2 runs batted in.
You know, I've read these names almost every night. Colson Montgomery, Munetaka Murakami, and also Miguel Vargas. But Murakami and Montgomery.
Fastball up high. So 3-1 on Austin Slater. I would not have expected this. Yeah, the Montgomery kid is making a name for himself.
Yeah, Marcus Timms told me last year that shortstop, Colson Montgomery, is going to be a star. 13 for him. Murakami has 16. White Sox leading the Cubs 5-0 in the 5th.
16 ties him with Judge.
Second-year player. And 3 straight games for Montgomery and 4 out of his last 6.
3-1 from Rodon. Wow, missed outside.
Oh, really?
He pitched Slater like he was a 395 hitter.
Well,
after 2 quick outs, boy, sometimes you just can't explain what you're looking at sometimes.
It's baseball. San Diego leading Seattle 5-0. Homers by Gavin Sheets and Nick Castellanos.
So a 2-out walk to Slater, batting in the 7th spot. Brings
4th.
up Brett Beatty, a strikeout victim, in the 3rd. 2-1 lead for the Mets. Here's pitch. Inside. Almost hit him. Ball 1. This next pitch for Rodon will be number 84. We're only in the 4th inning. Trying to get the field back and stay consistent with it. The 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out, runner at first, 2-1 Mets. Visit NewYorkProton.com to learn more about proton therapy and request a consultation. Comes 1-1 pitch. And Rodon to the plate. Fastball outside. The New York Proton Center, precisely revolutionary cancer care. So 2-1.
Meanwhile, Rodon's at 85 pitches already, so.
Lefty on lefty here with Brett Beatty. 2-1 pitch. Throw over to first. Token. I see you get back to first base. Throw over. Infield pulled around to the right. 2-1. Long hold. Slater, the runner at first. There's pitch inside and tight to Beatty, and he's lost the feel again. It's 3-1.
You see him trying to figure it out. What is working? What is working?
Needs a quality strike right here, right now. 3-1 to Beatty. 2 out, 1 on. Here's a pitch. Fouled off. Pretty good fastball. So full count. Slater, runner at first, be taken off. Goldschmidt, for the moment, trying to keep him close. Goldie's going to back off. Rodon comes set. Slater ready to run. There he goes. Here's a pitch. Swung on drive to right field. Judge going back over his head. One hop up against the fence. Slater flying, comes to third, coming around. He's going to score and in with a stand-up double. As Brett Beatty, a 3-1 Met lead here, bottom 4. That was a rope.
No, and that was really hit. Judge Wenassess and Carlos Rodon is shaking his head. He can't believe that it just left this fast once again. And here comes Aaron Boone. And you just wonder, it happened so fast, just like the last time. And this call to the bullpen is brought to you by the New York Lottery. This could be your lucky plan.
Are you or a loved one living with Crohn's, colitis, MS, rheumatoid arthritis, or a chronic health condition that requires IV medication? Check out ThriveWell Infusion. Say hello to state-of-the-art private luxury suites. ThriveWell Infusion understands that it can be stressful when receiving an infusion, but it doesn't have to be. At ThriveWell, you'll be provided with exceptional care, comfort, compassion, and convenience. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com. That's ThriveWellInfusion.com. Saving lives, drip by drip.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees radio network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
/tickets.
That call to the bullpen also brought to you by Cars for Kids, 87 Cars for Kids. That's cars with a K to donate your car today. The new pitcher is the right-hander Jake Bird. And one thing that I find fascinating, all the runs scored off of Rodon were all with 2 outs. Comes in, strikes out Beatty and Terens, and then gives it up. Here he strikes out Simeon and gets A.J. Ewing to ground to third. All of it with 2 outs, both times.
Well, here comes Luis Terens and Jake Bird. Trying to get him back to the dugout. Bird, a right-hander, likes to crossfire against right-hand hitters. Works in the third base side of the rubber. And first pitch. It's in there for strike. Terens 0 for 1. It was a strikeout at the hands of Jake Bird. Previous encounter. Runner at second. Beatty, pretty good speed out there. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball 1-2.
Yeah, terrific sweeper. Bird and Hedrick pitch every day. Seems. I know they don't, but doesn't it seem like they're in all the time?
Yeah,
and
get the call.
Cruz, yeah. Every time.
Big spot right here to get the 9-hole hitter before you turn it back over top of the order to Carson Benj. 0-2. And a pitch to Terrence. Strike 3 called. Got him. Breaking ball outside corner. So strikeout looking nicely done on 3 pitches by Jake Bird. But the Mets get an RBI double by Brett Beatty to increase the lead to 3-1 here at WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
In baseball, great teams know one thing. Smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes, giving you time to get to safety and call for help. Byrna is proudly American and hand-assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Play smarter defense. Visit Byrna.com today. That's B-Y-R-N-A, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Pool days call for cookouts and lots of laundry. This Memorial Day at Lowe's, save $80 on a Charbroil Performance Series 4-burner gas grill. Now just $199. Plus, get up to 45% off select major appliances to keep dishes, clothes, and food fresh. Having fun in the sun is easy with us in your corner. Our best lineup.
For a free quote today.
Well, the Mets have a 3-1 lead on the Yankees here as we go to the top of the 5th. Carlos Rodon, 3 2/3 of 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 88 pitches, 55 for strikes.
The same as last time, first time around fine, and then loses it. Just the same. But all these runs, 2 outs, it's just...
For both teams.
Yep. Well, but Carlos gave all his runs.
Understood. There's Wells, the leadoff against Peterson. Lefty on lefty, first pitch outside, ball 1.
Storage Post is your trusted self-storage solution. From climate control to top-notch security, we've got you covered. Official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Wells struck out looking first time, takes a big hack here, comes up empty. 1-1. Jake Bird came in through 3 pitches to get the catcher for the Mets. Luis Terrence to end that inning. Next pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike to Wells. He's behind 1-2. Wells with Rice and Judge to follow. 3 runs, 3 hits for the Mets. A run on 4 hits and an error for the Yankees. That run coming. 2 outs. An RBI by Trent Grisham. Next pitch to Wells up high. 2-2. Big crowd on hand here Saturday night here in Queens. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Wells goes down, and for Peterson, that's strikeout number 6 since he came on in the 2nd inning.
And he's very impressive. He's been very impressive tonight. You can only judge someone on what you see and how they are against the team that you're covering. He's got that sinker and slider going, not doing anything fancy. This will be his 50th pitch. We're in the 5th inning.
Came on in the 2nd. Here's pitch to Rice. Had a swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch. Ben Rice is fouled out to the catcher, grounded out the 2nd. He was big last night, batting in a 2 spot, went 3 for 5. Home run, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Swings here and fouls it down the left field line. So he's behind 0-2. You got Judge on deck. Top of the fifth is brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. Here's a pitch from Peterson, down low, 1-2. Last year in the Subway Series, Mets were 2-1 here at their home and 1-2 at the stadium. The 24 season, the Mets swept all 4 games. 22 and 23, they split the 4 games. Here's a pitch. Hit him in the back. It's a breaking ball. So Rice is aboard with 1 out.
Good that he turned his back there and get that on the shoulder, so the back took the brunt of it.
So 1 out base runner. Brings the tying run to the plate. Form of the captain, Aaron Judge. Meter of the order for the Yankees, presented by Chef IQ Sense, an intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. So you never overcook, undercook your chicken, fish, or meat. Again, buy yours today. ChefIQ.com. Judge with a base hit to right. His last time up, he's 1 for 2. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. So Rice and Judge have been a tremendous combination with their homers and their OPS numbers in the same conversation as Maris and Mantle back a long time ago. Here's a pitch swung on, popped up, foul out of play right side.
Good. They hit that changeup. That's tough. It moves. It doesn't. It's just one little part of the bat.
So Judge and Rice, the only second pair of Yankee teammates, franchise history, to hit at least 14 home runs in the club's first 45 days, joining Maris and Mantle, who did it in 61. 1-1 to Judge. Inside, well below his knees for ball 2, 2-1.
That was fastball for show here, 94. That was way inside.
3-1 Mets, top of the fifth. Middle game, 3-game set. The Yankees won 5-2 last night. Here's a pitch to Judge.
Ooh.
Taken, 4 strike in the outside corner, ball, strike 2, 2-2.
Kind of frozen. It looked like he was expecting something else there.
Peterson with 1 out, runner at first. Here's the pitch to Judge. Taken down, wow, did Perez hold that for a long time? I'm surprised he didn't challenge. 3-2, Aaron Judge, runner at first. 1 out. Judge the tying run at the plate in this 3-1 Met lead. Peterson comes set. And the lefty deals a pitch. Taken down low and outside for ball 4. And it sets up for Cody Bellinger. And he was super careful against Judge. Moving to second is Ben Rice.
Usually it's interesting to... Is this the pitching coach or is this Mendy out? It's the pitching coach out to see Peterson's. Interesting. You asked about Torrens. You know what I saw on that? He held it there for a long time, but he knew it wasn't a strike. It was way down below. He lifted his arm up, so he wasn't going to challenge. So he thought maybe he could get away with it.
Anything to sell it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Pitching coach Justin Willard out for some words. That walk by Peterson brought to you by North Shore, the MVP of adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com. So 1 out, couple of men aboard here. Runners at first and second. You got Rice at second, Judge at first. Cody Bellinger, the hitter. Cody 0 for 2 thus far. And Bellinger has done a heck of a job. Runners at scoring position. Coming into today's game, a 368 clip, runners in scoring position. 14 hits, 14 for 38. Big opportunity with 1 out. First pitch to Cody. Swing, and that ate up Torrens. Oh, my goodness.
I thought he's down on one knee trying to get up.
Mask got knocked off.
And home plate umpire Jonathan Parra going out and handing the ball to Peterson very slowly, so take some time here. Let's see where this hit. Fouled right off the top of his knee pad.
Yeah, on the right knee.
Right on the right knee. And as Posada always said, it hits you on the place where the guard is not.
Knocked his pitch count off, too. I know Luis from our days together in Seattle. Tough guy, good player, nice fella. 0-1 here to Bellinger. Yankees threatened with one out. Runners at first and second. 3-1 Mets. Here's the pitch. Took a breaking ball outside. Ball 1-1. Bellinger trying to do some damage here. 1-1. And the pitch. Way outside, ball 2. 2-1. Peterson, the quick worker, checks the runner at second. It's Ben Rice. He's not going anywhere. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball, pulled foul right side.
Yeah, hard to pull that sinker from the left-hander. Really tough to do that.
So far, the Yankees on 1 on 4 hits. They've stranded 4. A 2-2 to Bellinger. Long look at Rice. Here's the pitch. Punch shot. One hopper to the shortstop. Bichette steps on second. Throws the first. Throws wide. Bellinger's safe. Rice in safely at third. Judge is out at second on the unassisted play by Bichette.
And Mendy's got his hand up. Are they going to look? What's he going to look at? Bichette stands, takes it himself, and, well, no.
So you got 2 outs now.
Oh.
Judge force out at second for out number 2. Runners at the corners now for Paul Goldschmidt, who struck out and singled to left at a 3-1 pitch in the third. An opportunity still here. Door still open for the Yankees. Runners at the corners. Here's a pitch. First pitch, fastball outside corner for strike.
See, now there's a big hole between first and second, and Goldschmidt is so good at shooting the ball through that hole. He's got it all open there.
3-1 Mets, top of the 5th. Runners at the corners for the Yankees with 2 outs. 0-1 to Goldie. Inside for ball 1. Hope Ben Rice's back is okay after taking. It was an off-speed pitch, but still hurts. Get hit between the numbers. 1-1. Peterson slowed his pace down just a little bit. Now he steps off the rubber. And Goldschmidt steps out of the batter's box. 3 runs, 3 hits for the Mets, and a run on 4 hits for the Yankees with an error. Here's the 1-1 to Goldschmidt. And the pitch. Swing on, hit through right side, base hit. Ben Rice scores. Bellinger to second. Paul Goldschmidt does it again against left-hand pitching. Another run on the board for the Yankees. It's now 3-2 Mets.
And he does that so often. I often wonder why they do that. Why the second baseman is pulled all the way over and give him that target. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he just took it to right as he always does. Run scores. And I always wonder why they do that.
Goldie, 571 runners in scoring position coming into this game. Here's Jazz with a chance for the tie or the lead. And these Yankee fans have just come alive. Goldie hitting .235 against left-hand pitching. 2 out, 2 on, 3-2 Mets. Here's a pitch just outside to Jazz Chisholm. Old hitting coach would say, that's a nice piece of hitting, son. 1-0. There's the pitch of Jazz. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
And Goldschmidt now 5 for 8 with 8 ribbies with runners in scoring position.
Count at 1-1 to Jazz Chisholm, a 3-2 ball game. Here's a pitch from Peterson. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 1-2. Big spot right here. See if Jazz going to call a timeout. Doesn't need a long ball here. Just needs a base hit.
Oh, left side of the infield open. As Vichette's way in back at second base.
Jazz Chisholm, great opportunity here. Need a 2-strike knock. Here's the next pitch. Taken down low. Ball 2. Runners in scoring position this season. Jazz just at 178, but room to build that number. Good opportunity right here. Bellinger, good speed at second. Goldschmidt, the runner at first. That base hit by Goldie, the 5th hit for the Yankees tonight. Crowd into it. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top of the zone. And they get a run and leave 2 runners stranded. We go bottom 5, 3-2 ball game. Mets in charge right now on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble.
Oh, drip by drip.
Well, the Yankees put a run on the board. It's now a 3-2 Met lead. And Jake Bird still in there. He recorded the final out of the 4th inning. He's going to face the top of the Met order, Benj, Bichette, and Soto. 3-2 Mets, bottom 5. Here's Benj with a ground out and a double to right and a run scored. He scored on a wild pitch by Rodon, the 3rd. First pitch moves him off the plate, ball 1.
Bet 365 real-time money line is now plus 180 for the Yankees, minus 235 for the Mets. Powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only.
Next pitch outside, 2-0. So Bird took care of the right-hand hitting Torrens. Froze him on a pitch in the outside corner. In the 4th inning, he's behind 2-0, Bird. Trying to get back in it against Carson Bench. Pitch, swing and a miss. Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Mets. 2 runs, 5 hits, an error for the Yankees. Bird ready. Here's 2-1. Check swing, punches it off the screen in front of the Yankee third base dugout. 2-2. Elmer Rodriguez is going to get the start tomorrow. Just called up. There's 2-2. Fastball missed outside. Full count. 3-2.
I was talking to him before today's game, and he'd given a long press conference, but he told me that he just tries to not be so fine because control has never been his problem. In his 2 starts here, it was.
3-2 pitch, fouled off. Left side. Bench leading off here in the home fifth for the Mets. Big crowd on hand here at Citi Field on just a gorgeous Saturday afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the sun and fun outside and here in the greater New York area. 3-2 from Bird. The pitch swung on, hit up the middle and into center field for a base hit. His second hit tonight. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
The home of Boomerang Geo. Morning 6 to 10 is WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Bo Bichette's going to be the hitter. Fly to right, walked, and scored. So 0 for 1. Carlos Rodon got through the first 2 innings and 2/3 before the roof caved in on him. Bichette, right-hand hitter, first pitch. Slider in there for strike. Bichette facing Jake Bird for the first time. Infield at double play depth. You got Rosario, Volpe, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt, the infielders. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch on the outside corner for strike. Bird's ahead, 0-2.
Sinking fastball in that sweeper. And when he's on, that stuff is, it's not very hittable. It only has problems when he misses in the strike zone. There's a difference between control and command.
There we go, 0-2. It's to Bichette. Missed outside, was in the left-hand hitter's box. Couldn't get him to chase. Bird on a relief of Carlos Rodon, 3 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Bird ready. And a 1-2 to Bichette. Outside again in that left-hand hitter's batter's box, 2-2.
Really took off, and that sweeper, sometimes you just can't control it. And Brett Hedrick is now warming up. Boy.
Right-hand hitters hitting just 222 against Bird. He could use an out here. The 2-2 throw over to first. Back quickly. His bench is 8 out of 9 in base stealing. Bichette the hitter. 0 for 1 today. 0 for 4 last night. Here's pitch. Swung on and popped it up. Playable in the infield. Backing up. It's going to be Jazz Chisholm on the dirt. Coming towards the line. Makes a one-hand snatch catch. And there's one away.
Boy, this is a different Bichette, isn't it? Here comes Aaron Boone. That's going to be it for Bird, I would think. They'll bring in the lefty, Hedrick, to face Soto. And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Right now, during the Jeep Memorial Day sales event, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people with great deals on the luxurious Grand Cherokee. With available 3-row seating, premium craftsmanship, and technology that turns every drive into an adventure. Or the Jeep Wrangler, with legendary 4x4 capability and the same open-air freedom you come to know and love. The Memorial Day sales event is our pledge to the brave and the free, because freedom deserves the vehicle built to carry it. There's only one USA, and there's only one most awarded SUV brand. Jeep, there's only one. Right now, well-qualified current FCA lessees get an ultra-low mileage lease on the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $439 a month for 36 months with $1,919 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Jeep has won more awards over its lifetime than any other SUV brand. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease. Extra charge for miles over 22,500. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 5/20. Jeep is a registered trademark.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Offers end June 30th, 2026.
And the new pitcher, Brett Hedrick, the lefty, will come on to face Juan Soto.
Big spot here for Brett. A must get. Soto 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts against Hedrick. 3-2 Met lead. 1 out, 1 on. Soto has singled to right and walked. He homered against Fernando Cruz last night. Right-hand pitcher rather. So Hedrick, big task right here to get a good hitter. First pitch. That's ball down and in, ball 1.
And 1 record ERA of a little over 2.08.
1-0 to Soto. In there for strike. And Soto wants to challenge.
The batter challenge to call strike. Soto return to pitch the ball. The Mets have 2 challenges remaining.
One of many reasons why Soto's one of the great hitters at this time. He knows the strike zone.
That was an inch low.
Now he's got the edge at 2-0. Infield pulled to the right. Hedrick deals. Breaking ball in there for strike.
Yeah, that able to do that has changed that low strike. You know that Aaron Judge not getting called on those low strikes anymore. I don't know if it's making umpires more careful. He's done a really good job, though.
Made a ball hit right in the infield right here. Pitch down low. Get careful. 3-1.
Well, they've shifted over, and someone would say, well, he could go through the left side. If he goes through the left side, he doesn't hit it out. He's not looking to just get a single through the left side.
3-1 to Soto. Hedrick deals. Here's pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Ball 4.
No. Well, that isn't what they had in mind when they brought in the lefty to face Soto.
Runners at first and second now. And that brings up right-hand hitting Mark Vientos. Vientos so far tonight a strikeout and a ground out to third.
He does have 6 homers and 19 ribbies. It's sitting 230.
Went 0 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch from Hedrick, swung on and popped up foul to our right. Vientos had a great season in 24. He had 27 home runs. Fell off last year. Hit 17 home runs with a 233 batting average. Here comes the 0-1 and the pitch. Swung on, hit down the third baseline past the diving Rosario. Down into the corner. Scoring his bench. Here comes the second runner. And Soto's going to score all the way from first. A 2-run double by Mark Vientos at a 5-2 Met lead.
And that was hit so hard that McMahon had, Rosario had no way of getting over to that and getting that. That was coming in on him, and he hit a bullet right by Rosario, who dove for it. Hit the top of his glove, actually. I didn't think it got that close. Hit the top of his glove and went into left field. Belgian had a little trouble getting it out, which let Soto score.
5-2 lead now for the Mets. Standing in is Marcus Semien. He looks at ball 1. He struck out twice tonight. He's 0 for 2. There's 1 out, 2 runs in. Runner at second. Vientos a double, his 6th, and RBI's 20 and 21. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike. 1-1. Next pitch from Hedrick. Swung on, hit down to Rosario at third. Gathers it up, throws over in time for the out to get Semien for out number 2. Good job by Volpe to come over and man third base while Rosario threw pretty much on the run, which he likes to do. So there's 2 outs. The runner at second, he held. And that brings up left-hand hitting A.J. Ewing. Hedrick checks the runner. Here's first pitch. Half swing. He did go, no question. 0-1. Ewing 0 for 2. Fly to left and a comebacker to Rodon back in the 4th. Hedrick gave up a big 3-run homer to Kobe Mayo in Baltimore on Monday in a 3-2 Orioles victory. 0-1. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. 0-2. Boy, that was a big double by Vientos. A 5-2 Met lead. They've scored in each of the last 3 innings. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. And Wells will throw to first to complete it. Complete the strikeout. K2-3. Damage done. 2-run double by Vientos expands that Met lead to 5-2 here at Citi Field on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed.
We're having a great laugh at the wonderful Tom Hanks is in the building, and they had him up. He was interacting with Mr. Met.
Mr. Met, who had, what was the name of the beach ball in that movie?
Oh, Wilson.
Wilson, yes. Mr. Met had Wilson painted on the side of his head.
Nice, great touch.
He got great applause. My goodness, iconic character.
5-2 Met lead, top 6. Dave Sims, Susan Waldman, Matt Shortis, and Emmanuel Barbari with you. Here's Rosario to lead off, and he slams one down the left field line. It's going to stay fair, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Rosario digging for 2, and he'll ease into second with a leadoff double in the first pitch of the 6th inning. So Rosario checking in with his third double of the season.
And the bet 3-6. Look, I did that already. It's over here. Wrong one.
An opportunity here with Rosario at second. Get some more traffic out there and see what happens. Grisham will step in right now. He's got a 2-out RBI single back in the 2nd inning and a strikeout looking at his second at bat. David Peterson came on. He's the bulk pitcher today as Oscar Brazelbon was the opener. Grisham choking up on that bat just a little bit. Here's pitch. Takes a breaking ball for strike. On deck hitter is Anthony Volpe. And brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com.
And somebody's up in the Mets pen.
There's the 0-1 with Rosario at second. And a pitch from Peterson. Taken down low. Boy, that was close. 1-1.
All right, that's Brooks Raley out there, another lefty. Been around a long time, 37 years old now.
5-2 Met lead. Yankees had a 1-0 lead on a Grisham base hit. But the Mets have overtaken them, and the Yankees battling back. Here's pitch swung on a foul behind home plate, 1-2.
New Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees with curated textures and colors, a pro-grade camera system, and an advanced processor. It's the most powerful Razr ever. Learn more at Motorola.com. Where's Peterson? 76 pitches. So
Grisham trying to move Rosario along. He's out at second with a leadoff double. 1-2 pitch. Taken for strike three called. He didn't protest. Just walks back to the third base dugout. Strikeout for Peterson, his 8th since he came on with 1 out in the second inning.
And he's been terrific. Just throwing that sinker and that slider. You're moving around a little bit. He's been terrific.
See if Volpe can get his first knock of the season. He's walked him, flied to right field. When he walked back in the second, that was his 4th consecutive walk, dating back to the 3 last night. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Isn't it amazing? Guy who hasn't had a hit yet, and they're trying to be so careful with him. That was way outside.
Like just about every pitch he's seen. Last night was amazing.
Yep.
Pitched like he was on a 55-game hitting streak. 1-0 pitch. Fastball missed inside, 2-0.
What is going on here? This is kind of interesting, isn't it?
I tell you what, it's raised my eyebrow. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 out, 2-0 to Volpe. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Go to work. Volpe, 1 for 7 now, career against Peterson. Big pitch here, 2-1. 5-2 Mets here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Taken outside. Wow, ball
amazing?
3.
This is so amazing. A guy who hasn't had a hit yet and has been down in Scranton the whole year.
And what did he hit, 221?
220, yep, something like that.
3-1. He could use a base hit right here. 3-1 to Volpe. The pitch. Ball 4. That brings the tying run to the plate. If you had told me this was happening, I'd have thought you were crazy.
Well,
I mean, he's got 3 plate appearances tonight. He's walked twice. He had 4 plate appearances last night. He walked 3 times.
It is amazing. Carlos Mendoza is coming out, and that'll be all for David Peterson, who just did a terrific job. And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Ratliff, Engineering Director at Nissan. We know some things are important to hear from an expert, not a voice actor. For instance, the Nissan Frontier is not only powerful and fun to drive, but it's durable too. We added the V6 engines. When you need that power in the off-road, it's there. I know, we've tested it a lot. Now get out there and find your Frontier.
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on the 2026 Nissan Rogue, Murano, Pathfinder, or Frontier, excluding S-Trim. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. IQS award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Frontier S-Trim 1.9% APR for 60 months at $1,748 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. N63020.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
HUB Delivery.
And the new pitcher is 37-year-old Brooks Raley. He's been around a long time from San Antonio, Texas. He actually lives in Uvalde, Texas. That's Matthew McConaughey. He's from there, too. He was a Cubs #6 pick way back in 2009 out of Texas A&M. He has pitched for the Cubs, Astros, Reds, Rays, Mets. He's pitched back and forth, and Mets all up and down the system. And still at it, have left hand will travel. 18 games, 1-1 ERA of 1.06, 16 innings, 20 strikeouts, and 6 walks.
First pitch to Wells, breaking ball in there for a strike, and if there was a time Wells could use a base hit, this is it right now. He's a tying run at the plate, 1 out, runners at first and second, 5-2 Mets, top of the 6th. Wells struck out twice tonight. Checks his swing, pitches outside.
Well, he's throwing a sweeper, just throw overly hard, really. Experienced lefty out of the pen.
One out. Runners at first and second. Here comes a 1-1. A pitch. Swing and a foul back. 1-2. 3 home runs on the ledger for Wells. He had 19 home runs last night. Just putting it out in the ozone here. 1-2. Here's a pitch. Swing and a foul back.
No, it's throwing sweeper after sweeper after sweeper. It's 80 miles an hour, but the break just goes diagonally across the plate.
Wells facing Riley for the first time. Runner at second. Rosario led off the inning with the double on the first pitch. 1-2 pitch here to Wells. Taken down low. He flinched just a little bit, but held back on the swing. Lefty on lefty here. Top of the sixth. Mets lead 5-2. Tying run at the plate here. Here's the pitch from Riley. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Man, oh man, as Wells having a bad go. He has K'd three times today, twice swinging. So 2 outs now. We'll get back to the top of the order. Ben Rice. Ben Rice, he'll be facing Raleigh for the first time.
And Wells now in a 1-for-20 drought.
1-for-20. Boy, that hurts. So here's Rice looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0-for-2. He was hit by a pitch that scored a run back in the fifth. Swing and a miss. That was a home run swing that ate up Torrens.
And they can't find where that sweeper is going. He's throwing nothing but sweepers, one after another to the lefties. It's moving across, and it must have a great spin on it.
So Brooks Raley ahead of Rice, 0-1 with 2 on here. Pitch, way outside. Count at 1-1. Rice having that great season, 5th in batting, 4th in home runs, tied for 2nd in RBI starting tonight.
And hits 308 off of lefties.
1-1, way inside, almost hit him. Nice snag there by Torrens, the catcher, to keep that from going to the back.
They hit him in the knee.
2-1, Judge on deck.
Of course, if you're really, you want to get him right here so you don't have to face Aaron Judge with your 80-mile-an-hour sweeper.
2-1 pitch here. Good pitch for Rice. Here's a pitch. Swung on, hit hard to the right side. Backhanded by the first baseman, Vientos. Flips to Raley, covering it first, and that'll do it. That's out number 3 here in the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go bottom 6. Mets lead at 5-2 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
5-2 lead for the Mets as we go bottom 6. Here at Citi Field, Austin Slater, Brett Beatty, and Luis Torrens, bottom third of the order against Brent Hedrick, second man out of the pen for the Yankees. Carlos Rodon started. He'd be the first to tell you he can improve upon what he turned in today. 3 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. First pitch, Hedrick to Austin Slater's outside, 1-0. Slater struck out and walked and scored. Lefty Hedrick to the righty. Slater swings and skies one to medium right field. The captain, Aaron Judge, makes a 2-hand catch out there, 1 down.
And it's time to deliver the scores from around the league, brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. In 10, Toronto beats Detroit 2-1. Luis Varland gets the win. Tyler Holton takes the loss. 13-3, Washington over Baltimore. Cade Cavalli takes the win. Chris Bassett takes his 3rd loss.
His first pitch here to Brett Beatty. Left-hand hitter swings and misses at a breaking ball. 0-1.
And Miami scored 8 runs at the top of the 10th and beat Tampa Bay 10-5.
Beatty asks for time. He can dig a bigger hole in the back of that left-hand hitter's box.
Pete Fairbanks gets his first win against his old team. Hunter Biggie takes the loss.
Next pitch. Missed down low. One of the reasons, boy, I tell you what, Susan, you look at this number 2 that jumps out to the Yankees. Are 2 for 10 runners in scoring position tonight.
Yep, and once again, had chances. We've said that a lot lately.
1-1 from Hedrick. Breaking ball outside. 2-1.
Cleveland over Cincinnati 7-4. They were in the top of the 9th in Minnesota. Milwaukee has taken a 2-1 lead. Jackson Chourio, his first homer of the year.
This pitch swung on a hit foul, third base side. They haven't announced the crowd yet, but it's a good one.
No, this
close
is
as last night.
4-1, Houston leading Texas there in the bottom of the 8th. Altuve, Alvarez, Walker, and Zach Cole have all homered.
2-2. Swung on and slapped foul again, left side. This time to the second deck. 2-2 to Brett Beatty. RBI double on a 3-2 pitch back in the 4th.
Bottom of the 7th on the south side of Chicago. White Sox leading the Cubs 8-1. 1, 2, 3.
There's a fastball outside corner, and Beatty took it. He knew it. Just turns and walks away. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th, 5-2 Mets.
The 8-1 White Sox over the Cubs, bottom of the 7th. Miguel Vargas, Murakami has got
the kid can hit.
2 home runs. Yep.
2 home runs?
16 and 17.
Takes the lead in the American League then.
Colson Montgomery with his 13th, Andrew Benintendi with his 3rd.
Here's a pitch swung on and hit foul, right side by Luis Torrens, who struck out looking twice so far. 2 down here, bottom 6, 5-2 Mets.
And San Diego leading Seattle 7-3, top of the 8th. Gavin Sheets, Nick Castellanos, and Rodolfo Duran have all homered.
0-1 here. 2 out. Hedrick to the plate. Swung on and hit down the right field line, way foul.
St. Louis over of Kansas City 4-2. That is the final. Jack Caglione, however, had his 5th homer of the year. Colorado beat Arizona 4-2. Philly shutout Pittsburgh 6-0. Bryce Harper, homer number 11, but Christopher Sanchez, a complete game shutout.
Wow. Yeah. Pretty much unheard of anymore. 0-2. Pitch swung on. Look out, folks, right below us. Oh, that came in hot.
Came in hot and bounced off somebody's hands, probably broke his hand and went way back. Bounced back to the downstairs.
Lower bowl, yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Be alive and you get a seat back here.
Boston beat Atlanta 3-2.
0-2 pitch, swung on, hit back up this way again. Look out.
Oh. Peyton Jolie gets his 2nd win. Bryce Elder takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman, save number 10.
So Ren's going to use his timeout. He's 0 for 2 as the Mets are struck out looking twice. Jake Bird got him for the 3rd out in the 4th inning. Hedrick trying to do likewise. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him. 3 times he is Cade looking. 1, 2, 3 frame in the 6th for Brent Hedrick. We go to the 7th. It'll be Judge, Bellinger, and Goldschmidt. 5-2. Mets lead here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times. You haven't said the word W-A-L-K out loud in years. Yep, you must love dogs. Play New York Lottery's $1 million Must Love Dogs scratch-off game for a chance to win. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.food.
Got to get going here with the Yankee offense down 5-2. Here's we go top of the 7th inning here at Citi Field. It'll be Judge, Bellinger, and Goldschmidt. Brooks Raley continues on, a veteran left-hand reliever. And this weekend, Major League Baseball, wearing the camo-colored caps, Armed Forces Appreciation Weekend. Little buzz in the crowd right now with the captain stepping in. Aaron Judge against Raleigh. The lefty kicks and deals. First pitch down low, ball 1. Judge tonight, strikeout, base hit to right, and a walk. Raleigh wants a new baseball. For Judge, facing Raleigh for the first time. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing on, hit hard down the left field line. That stays fair. Down into the corner. Judge out of the box hard. The left fielder going to retrieve it. That's Soto. And Judge with a leadoff double on a 1-0 pitch here in the 7th inning.
And what he tried to do is get that fastball in after going behind immediately.
A 2-hit night for the captain, 2 for 3. That's his 8th double of the season.
And it was running in on him, but stayed up. That was the problem. It was fair by about 1.5 feet. Then went foul.
Here's Bellinger. Yankees just 2 for 10 runners in scoring position. First pitch to Bellinger. Swung on, skied to medium, right center field. Bench calling off the center fielder. And he dropped it. Wow. Rojas waving Judge. He's going to score. Into second safely is Bellinger. How about that? That was a can of corn for the kid out there. He just totally bollocks that play up, and the Yankees benefit. Wow, that's a huge 2-base error.
Boy, and he's just standing there. And he's a good player. He's been really good
Man.
outfielder. It happens. Happened in the World Series, too.
Wow.
Yeah. He's there. He's underneath it. And it gets away from him, and it goes off the top of his glove.
Try to be casual with it. Try to make the one-hand grab. That's why you see Judge grab for 2. And a lot of guys go make 2-hand grabs. Here's a door-opening opportunity. Here's Goldie.
Right.
Tying run at the plate. Bellinger, good speed at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good teams, when you give them an opening, they'll knock that door down.
Boy, that's about as an egregious E9 as I've seen in a long time. 0-1 here to Goldschmidt. RBI single to right his last time up. Swings and hits one down the first base line, but it slices way foul. Boy, that is some kind of opportunity here for the Yankees. Nobody out, runner at second. Pitch to Goldie. Swing on and foul back. He put a good swing on it. So a 5-3 game. He had Jez Chisholm on deck. Goldie 2 for 3. A strikeout, a base hit to left, a RBI single to right. Here's the pitch. Hit him. He got hit him around that left elbow area. So now the tying run on base. The go-ahead run coming to the plate.
And they're just having a close-up of Luke Weaver is warming up in the Mets pen.
How about this?
Sharon's kind of walking slowly out to the pitcher's mound, looking into the dugout. What's he supposed to do?
Is that on a silver platter, this whole thing?
Well, you know what? But this team has had such excruciating ends to games all year. That was a routine fly ball that he probably gets 100 out of 101 times. And Trent's taking little baby steps there to get Luke Weaver warm.
Task at hand right now for Jazz Chisholm to put it in place somewhere, doesn't it? If he hits a home run, God bless. But if he can just get a base hit, that'll be huge.
Well, here's the other thing. They're tempting him to go to the left side.
See if he can do it. First pitch, bunt. Oh, he popped it up, and it's going to get over the pitcher's head. Jazz the first. Everybody's safe. A bunt over the mound, and the bases are loaded.
Now, that looked like it was going to be disaster, and Jazz is out there, a big smile on his face. He did. That was not a good bunt. You don't want to do that.
It was terrible,
and it worked. And it worked, but that's, pops it straight up in the air, except the pitcher was coming in, so it drops in back of him, and here comes Carlos Mendoza, and that'll be it. Well, our old buddy Luke Weaver is coming in, so we'll see what happens here. And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
May is National Stroke Awareness Month. RWJ Barnabas Health encourages you to become familiar with the warning signs of stroke and act quickly, because time counts. Remember, be fast. B, balance. Have you lost your balance or felt dizzy? E, eyes. Is your vision blurry? F, face. Is one side of the face numb or drooping? Can you still smile? A, arm. Do you have feeling in both arms? Can you raise both of them up? S, speech. Is there speech-slurred words, and can they form understandable sentences? T, time. Do you have a terrible headache? Time to call 911 immediately if there are any of these symptoms. Remember, Be Fast can help you to identify a stroke and get emergency medical care quickly. You can also take steps to prevent a stroke. Talk with your physician if you have high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, or if you smoke. RWJ Barnabas Health has New Jersey's largest network of comprehensive stroke care. RWJ Barnabas Health.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Way to buy your next vehicle.
All right, the new pitcher is our old buddy Luke Weaver. Now he's 32 years old. A 2-1 ERA of 4.15. One of the things that I'm looking at is that his first batter to the ones he retired, he's inherited 13 inherited runners and 6 runs have scored.
Yikes, that's a lot. That is a lot. Inning started with Judge on a 1-0 pitch doubling into the left field corner.
Right.
Bellinger fly ball to right field, dropped by the right fielder. Goldschmidt on an 0-2 pitch, hit by a pitch. And then Chisholm looking to bunt. And pops it over the mound and loads the bases. Here's Weaver pitching to Rosario. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Rosario doubled to left his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Mets holding a 5-3 lead. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Talked to Luke before the game. He knew he was going to be a little amped up and nervous if he had to come in.
Next pitch, swing and a miss as Rosario goes fishing on a pitch down and away from him, 0-2.
And cutter and a changeup. Luke Weaver's got a tremendous changeup, to remember. Got a good fastball. We haven't seen that yet. Cutter and the changeup.
Bases loaded with Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Chisholm. 0-2 to Rosario. See if he shortens up. Put it in play somewhere. Here's the pitch. Swing. I found it straight back. He took a full body rip.
Come on out to the stadium Thursday, May 21st, when the Yankees take on the Blue Jays. Cap night. First 18,000 guests 21 and older receiving Yankees cap courtesy of Budweiser. Yankees.com for tickets.
Here we go. Weaver 0-2 to Rosario at the bases juice. Nobody out. 5-3 Mets. The pitch. Swung on. Bouncing ball down the third baseline. Foul.
Change up.
What a spot. Right-hander's hitting just $156 against Weaver. Left-hander's hitting .281.
Yeah,
he's given up 2 home runs to lefties.
That's been his problem. So
Rosario trying to get some work done here. Big spot in the ball game. 0-2 to Rosario. Here's Weaver into the wind and the pitch. Tried to paint, just missed outside. They got a challenge? No, they did not.
98-mile-an-hour fastball. Rosario saying, where'd that come from?
Rosario, a .350 hitter, runners in scoring position coming into today's game. Huge opportunity, 1-2 against Weaver. Former teammate, here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Rosario, 1 out.
There's that changeup again. It's got a good
Great
one.
Great movement. All right, here comes Trent Grisham.
That almost took a little hop.
Grisham, 6 for 11, couple of home runs against Weaver. Bases loaded. First pitch, fastball for a strike.
The batter challenge to call a strike.
Okay, Grisham challenging that one.
Call is supposed to run the pitch
He
of strike.
loses.
The Yankees have 1 challenge remaining.
So Grisham behind, 0-1. Bases loaded with 1 out. 5-3 Mets. Top 7 here at Citi Field. They got quiet here. The tension building like crazy. There's Weaver into the line, the 0-1. Fastball taken for strike, 0-2.
And 97, right, he's amped up.
Grisham. Love to get a fly ball or a base hit here. Pick up another run. It's 5-3 Mets. 5 runs, 5 hits, an error for the Mets. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. 0-2 to Grisham. Weaver into that modified wind. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, boy.
Luke Weaver, a couple of Ks here in the 7th inning. And now how about this? They bring up that Volpe. Anthony Volpe coming up. He's walked twice and skied to right field. Last night, walked 3 consecutive times.
Well, I can pretty much guarantee you that this guy is not going to walk Anthony Volpe.
Volpe wants a fastball. He's probably going to get at least one. He needs to hit it.
Fastball and some changes.
First pitch from Weaver. Up high. Ball 1. 2 outs. And Volpe looking for his first hit of 2026 here in the big leagues.
This could be a big one right here.
Bases loaded. 2 outs. And a 5-3 Met lead. Weaver winds the 1-0. Pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle, right to the shortstop. Bichette flips to second for the force out. Threat dies right there. No runs. 2 hits. An error. 3 left. We go bottom 7. 5-2. Make that 5-3. Mets on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is Key.
A seltzer, it's a Surfside.
What? And the 7th inning stretch is sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination. All right, so what do we got in that? We got 3 for 15 with runners in scoring position.
Ouch.
Left on base, 11. My goodness.
And the only run came on the E9, and what turned out to be a bad play, but not backbreaking to this point.
Not devastating so far.
Boy, oh boy.
And Luke Weaver comes in like it was the World Series year, Luke Weaver.
Yep. And showing bunt is Carson Bench against a new pitcher. Tim Hill pitched way outside, ball 1. I got to shake it off.
Wow.
Need a good inning from Tim Hill and get back to swinging the bats. Bottom 7, 5-3 lead for the Mets. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Top of the order here for the Mets, Benz, Bichette, and Soto. Tim Hill, as quick a worker as we have in the game, 1-1. From that first base side of the rubber, cross fires the left-hander, is in there with a strike.
Yep, 11 left on base. 11.
Well, that'll get you shaking your head, huh?
Yeah.
Among other things. 1-2. There's a pitch. Swing, and fell back. Bench today, last 2 times up, he's been on base and scored. Grounded back to first baseman Goldschmidt. Base hit, a double to right, and a single to center. He came around to score twice. His pitch. Just outside. Long hold by Wells. Count goes to 2-2. Top of the order here for the Mets. Hill trying to get leadoff batter here, lefty on lefty. The pitch, bouncing ball, slow roller, charging Rosario. Third, glove, throw, dugout by Goldie, safe. Too much speed.
Nice play, but that's his 3rd hit of the night.
Fine play defensively by Rosario. He did everything he could, but that young man's blessed with some wheels.
Yep.
Good dig there by Goldschmidt as
was
well.
Bang, bang, but he just was too speedy. Forgot him by a half a step. And really good. Glad you brought that up. Good play. Good stop by Goldschmidt right there.
Here's Bichette. Fly to right, walked and scored, and popped out to Jez Chisholm second. In the bottom of the 7th, 5-3 Mets. Bichette shows bunt and pulls the bat back. And that's the ball. 1-0.
0 for 2 tonight. 2-11. It just looks so odd to see. And 2 home runs also.
Tim Hill looking to throw a double play ball. He's going to have it hit right at somebody. Fouled back. Pretty big swing there by Bichette. We got Volpe playing a deep shortstop. Rosario playing medium depth at third. Counts 1-1. Pitch from Hill. Fastball away, ball 2. 5 runs, 6 hits, an error for the Mets. 3 runs, 8 hits, an error for the Yankees. Yankees 3 for 15, runners in scoring position. Slow roller back to Hill. Goes to second, throw to first. The runner at second is out. And the second base umpire almost got himself hurt. Dan Iasonia was right in the firing line on the return to first. Thank goodness he got down. They do get the lead runner.
Yeah, no, that was very, very athletic move by Dan Iasonia.
Can't wait to see him. Give him the business here. So Bichette, he's at first. So they get the force at second.
Hill against Soto.
It's a heck of a matchup right here. First pitch, worked inside, missed.
Faced him, let's see.
So Soto 0 for 5, 3 Ks against Tim Hill.
Wow.
5-3 lead for the Mets. Bottom 7, next pitch. Swung on, hit hard. Almost hit the runner. Down into the corner. Here's Bichette getting to second. Soto, a big turn at first. Bichette eases into third, and how Bichette didn't get hit there by that hard ground ball is a miracle.
Another athlete. He just jumped right over it, and that ball hit really, really hard by Soto there. And Bichette also can run.
Ooh, he stopped just in a nick of time to let it pass.
Yep. Oh, boy. He stopped, he pulled up, and then he jumped over it. He was taking a step forward and then stopped immediately. You could stop on a dime. And here comes Aaron Boone calling for a righty now. And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Right now, during the Jeep Memorial Day sales event, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people with great deals on the luxurious Grand Cherokee. With available 3-row seating, premium craftsmanship, and technology that turns every drive into an adventure. Or the Jeep Wrangler with legendary 4x4 capability and the same open-air freedom you come to know and love. The Memorial Day sales event is our pledge to the brave and the free, because freedom deserves the vehicle built to carry it. There's only one USA, and there's only one most awarded SUV brand. Jeep, there's only one. Right now, well-qualified current FCA lessees get an ultra-low mileage lease on the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $439 a month for 36 months with $1,919 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Jeep has won more awards over its lifetime than any other SUV brand. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease. Extra charge for miles over 22,500. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 5/20. Jeep is a registered trademark.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile.
Housing lender.
And the new pitcher coming in is Camilo Duval. That's a big spot for him.
As big as he's been in for this year with his new team, the Yankees.
And we've seen 2 really Duval performances and not many more. Because he's got great stuff. They're trying to harness it. They're trying to get him to use it very consistently. And Duval, last pitch was May 11th pitched an inning at Baltimore on the 11th. This is 18th appearance of the season, or 19th. 18th was in Baltimore.
He's got a big ERA at 5.74. Yep.
First batter's out, 13 of 18 when he comes in. Inherited runners, he's had 6, 2 have scored.
Well, his assignment is to get out of this first and third situation and keep the Mets off the board here. And it's going to be Mark Vientos. Will hit. Vientos 0 for 1 against Oval. Right-hander coming set. Runners at first and third. Runner at first goes. There's a throw by Wells, and Jazz comes off the bag, thankfully, to make the grab on a pitch, a throw from Wells that really tailed. It would have been heading into right center field. Stolen base for Soto, his second of the season. It takes a double play out of order.
That's just taking Soto steals when it means something.
So now you got runners at first and second. Infield comes up close.
Now you get a hit and you got 2 runs scored.
1-0 pitch here to Vientos. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Vientos, 2 and double to left. Back in the fifth. He's 1 for 3. 5-3 Mets, bottom of the seventh. The Yankees had the bases loaded. Can only score 1 run in that seventh inning. Top half, here's pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball right side. Jazz, gloves. Doesn't have a play at the plate. Has to take the out at first. And that's an infield RBI by Vientos. He put it in play and got the job done. Scoring is Bichette. And now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball. Middays with Evan and Tiki on 1019 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
So another run on the board at 6-3 Mets. There's Marcus Semien, right-hand hitter. Looks the first pitch down low. Ball 1.
And that's 100-mile-an-hour sinker, and as we always say, it doesn't matter how hard it is if it's not a strike. That was 100 miles an hour. It looks like he throws it so easily, too.
1-0. And tight to Semien. Backs him off. Count 1-1. Check that 2-0. Big part, 2-0.
Semien last year had terrible trouble. Fastballs inside slowed up a lot, so...
This whole team, we talked about this last night, the whole team having a hard time hitting fastballs.
Yep, that's true.
On the main here. 2-0. Runner goes. Duvall never looked at him, and Soto slides safely into third without a throw. And we've seen that happen before with Duvall, where he doesn't pay attention to the runner at hand.
And that's exactly what happens, because that's always on the pitcher. When someone steals third base, that's always on the pitcher, never on the catcher.
He never paused and never looked.
He never looked. It's
2-1. Pitch misses away. 3-1.
No, he does that a lot. You got to be, I would say you should be a little more aware of your surroundings.
6-3 lead for the Mets. 2 outs, a 3-1 pitch coming to Semien with Soto at third. The 3-1 from Duvall. Swung on, hit down to third. A 2-hopper to Rosario. Steps into the throw. It's on the money. And that'll do it. But the Mets pick up another run. And it's now a 6-3 Met lead here over the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.
For details, N63026.
Well, this game summary is brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Yankees break on top in the second inning. A 2-out RBI by Trent Grisham. But then here come the Mets. 2 in the third. 2 runs in the third. 1 earned. 1 unearned. 1 more in the fourth. They get 2 in the fifth. And they get another in the seventh. Meanwhile, in the seventh inning, the Yankees get a run on an error, but then load the bases and then can't score. And hence the 6-3 Met lead. And how about what Luke Weaver did last inning?
Yeah, this is World Series Luke Weaver right here.
Yeah, from 2024. Here's Austin Wells having a tough night. 3 strikeouts and rips one through the right side into right field for a base hit. He needed that. So a good start to the Yankees, top of the 8th.
And he needed that a lot. Score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com, from official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies. Got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Yankees. Official source for your Yankees gear.
6-3 lead. Wells had struck out, looking, swinging, and swinging. Was 0 for 3 before jumping on that first pitch from his former battery mate. Here's Ben Rice. 0 for 3, hit by a pitch and a run scored. Swing and a miss.
And before he threw the first pitch, Luke Weaver gave a little salute to his former catcher.
Wells not going anywhere, down 6-3. Not holding him on. First baseman trying to guard the line there against the left-hand power hitter Rice. And takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. He's behind 0-2.
Okay, Mayo just found a great note that Camilo Duval, he's been 14 appearances with men on, 7 stolen bases. And look who's warming up. Devin Williams.
Here comes the 0-2 to Rice. Yankees down 6-3. Pitch swung on, bouncing ball to first baseman Vientos. Goes to second for 1. Back to Weaver covering. 3-6-1 double play, and Weaver is fired up. Well turned.
Look, let's not put any bones about this. He never wanted to leave. He really was upset the Yankees didn't offer him a contract. He loved it here. He loved everything about being a Yankee.
So a 3-6-1 double play. 2 outs. Here's Judge. Six-3 lead for the Mets. Top of the 8th. Judge against Luke Weaver. First pitch in there for a strike. Judge 3 for 3 against Weaver.
More than last night. 41,067 here tonight.
0-1 here to the Yankee captain against his former teammate. Pitch, swing, and a foul at home plate. 0-2. Judge going to use the timeout. Weaver walking to the back of the mound. He's collecting his thoughts. Both of them. You can see the wheels are turning. Both guys. Judge taking his timeout. Weaver to halfway to second base.
Weaver, pretty intense look from Luke Weaver. Wow.
He's got Judge 0-2, 2 out, nobody on, 6-3. Mets, top of the 8th. And Weaver was going into his windup, and Jonathan Parr, the home plate umpire, said, wait a minute, you got to let him engage first. Talking about Judge, the hitter. A lot of thinking going on between these two guys. Weaver's ready, so's Judge. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Weaver into the line. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Doing a very good, well-located fastball. Weaver off the mound, a few steps, now walking back up the hill, planting that right foot. Couple of waggles by Judge. He's set. And so is Weaver. Big exhale, and he's into the wind. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and hit to left center field, hanging up. Long run for the center fielder. That's A.J. Ewing. He came from pretty much straight away center field to call off Soto to make the catch, and Judge and the Yankees are done thanks to a double play and a flyout. We go bottom 8. 6-3 Mets here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your butcher knows to keep the bone on. You're sent into a state of panic when a grape falls on the floor. You are a guest in your own bed. One time, you considered trying kibble. Okay, 2 times. You haven't said the word W-A-L-K out loud in years. Yep, you must love dogs. Play New York Lottery's $1 million Must Love Dogs scratch-off game for a chance to win. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn. T.com.
Well, the Yankees right now, as we go bottom 8, in trouble, down 6-3 here to the Mets. And the Yankees, a tough go, swinging with runners in scoring position, 3 for 15 tonight. While Blackburn's the new pitcher. And what a performance by former Yankee Luke Weaver.
You know, he had these dates circled on his calendar.
So A.J. Ewing going to lead off against Blackburn here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch by the veteran right-hander. Here it comes. The lefty, the rookie, first pitch strike.
And we've said this a lot in losing, although Devin Williams is warming up, so still got another shot here. But, you know, they've had their chances. We keep saying that. They're chance after chance.
Next pitch, breaking ball down low. 1-1. Ewing is 0 for 3, a fly out to left, a comebacker to the pitcher, and a strikeout. Young center fielder. Left-hand hitter. Blackburn already sets and deals. 1-1. Pitch swung on him. Foul back. 1-2. Hey, don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Babari, brought to you by Verizon Business. Take control of your mobile plan with My Biz Plan. Going a rookie out of Kettering, Ohio. 5'10", $160. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper right, and it goes behind home plate. 1-2. Double-A Binghamton. This young man hit .349, 2 homers, 7 runs batted in, and 16, make that 18 games. Triple-A Syracuse, he had .326 in 12 games. Got the call up with all the injuries that the Mets are experiencing. 1-2 from Blackburn. Here's a pitch. Backdoor slider missed outside, ball 2-2.
A lot of these kids getting experience because of the injuries. You know, Ben's earned it. Really good spring training.
Looking at the Yankees' top of the 9th, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Chisholm. 3-4-5. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing on a hit foul left side. .140 start tomorrow. Rodriguez against Peralta. 2-2. Pitch. Bouncing ball left side. Rosario charges. Gloves goes off his glove. And deflected to Volpe. Let's see how that is scored. An E5 would not surprise me. Wow, Howie Carbon gave him a base hit. So a leadoff single here for the Mets brings up pinch hitter. This will be MJ Melendez. Left-hand hitter against the righty Blackburn. First pitch outside. Melendez started last night's game, went 1 for 4. Got a base hit to right in the 9th inning after striking out swinging 3 times. Pinch hitting for Slater. Melendez, left-hand hitter. 1-0 pitch. Here it comes, and this is outside. 2-0. Leading man's aboard, looking for a double play ball. There goes the runner, and a pitch taken for a strike. Throw down to 2nd and 1. Hopper fielded by Volpe. Head first slide by Ewing. He's in safely. And that's stolen base, his 2nd of the season. Not a good throw by Austin Wells. The way that throw came out of his hand. It's like
call on the field is safe at second base. New York Yankees have challenge.
And it looked like he didn't get a good grip on the baseball. So this play is under review. Head first slide. Let's see, is at issue. Did he come off the bag? And it looks, boy, it is really close. Good job by Volpe to keep the tag on. This instant replay review is brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Well, Volpe did the right thing. He just kept the tag on. Second base umpire and crew chief Dan Iassogna had the call. And folks on 6th Avenue get a good look at that. They may need a microscopic view at some point.
When the runner slid, his foot hit the fielder's foot and came off above the base, and he was tagged. The call on the field is overturned. Runner is out, and the New York Yankees retain their challenge.
All right, take away the stolen base to Ewing. 2-6 in a putout. So there's 1 out now. And the count is 2-1 to pinch hitter MJ Melendez. Mets lead at 6-3, bottom 8 here, Citi Field in Queens. Pitch from Blackburn, swung on, hit down the right field line, hooking, foul. Count goes to 2-2. Melendez, left-hand hitter, do some catching in a pinch. Seen most of his time in the big leagues in left field. First season with the Mets. Most of his time in Kansas City in left field. Melendez granted a timeout. 6 runs, 8 hits, and an error for the Mets. 3 runs, 9 hits, an error for the Yankees. Blackburn ready. Here comes the 2-2. Infield pulled to the right. Here's pitch. Breaking ball taken down low. So 3-2. The Yankees have had opportunities. Left 11 men on. Ooh. 3-2 pitch. Fastball missed inside, ball 4. A 1-out base runner. So brings up Brett Beatty. Left-hand hitting third baseman. Struck out. RBI double to right in the 4th. Struck out looking in the 6th. 6-3 Met lead. Here's pitch. Swing on, half swing, and that's called strike. Beatty batting in the 8th spot in the order. Oh, 1 to him. Blackburn to the plate. The pitch. Fastball away. And up high. 1-1. Melendez. Decent lead at first. Blackburn throws over. This is back safely. Brett Beatty, a couple of home runs, 16 runs batted in for him. Melendez, big lead. He doesn't go. Here's pitch. Fastball away. Ball 2, 2-1. Brett Beatty, a first-round pick, 12th overall back in 2019 in his 5th season. All with the Mets. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss down. Actually, he's fouled it off his foot as he runs pretty much to the mound and makes a turn and goes towards the first baseline. That's got to hurt like heck.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody run out to the mound if they get. Wow.
Trying to make the pain go away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at first. The Mets lead 6-3. Yankees led early 1-0. But then the Mets 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Yankees added a run in the 5th inning and make it interesting at 3-2. But then they counter by the Mets. They put 2 on the board in the 5th. Each team scored a run in the 7th. 2-2. Throw over to first and back safely again is Melendez. So that's 2 disengagements there by Blackburn. If they do an old-fashioned hit and run right here. Inching out is Melendez. He doesn't go. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Beatty. Strike 3. That's 2 down.
Big looping swing, ball almost on the dirt.
Blackburn's first strikeout tonight. And he's going to face the catcher, Luis Torrens. And Torrens has had a terrible night at the plate. 3 times he struck out looking. Not put the ball in play. Blackburn tried to make it 4 plate appearances. Fastball away, missed, ball 1.
Torrens has had an interesting career, goes from team to team, including the Yankees, as that backup defensive catcher, the guy who can, the catch and throw guy.
Good way to make a living.
Yep.
1-0, his pitch. Missed outside, 2-0.
It's like backup catchers are almost all the same guy. Catch and throw guy, which means they don't hit a lot, but the pitchers love throwing to them.
9th season for Luis in the bigs. 3rd year with the Mets, San Diego, Seattle, and the Cubs, his prior stops. 2-0, swing and a miss.
He was in the minors with the Yankees after Seattle, in there somewhere, before the Mets. Yeah, the Yankees traded him to the Mets, so he was in AAA for a while. He was good backup catcher.
2-1, don't play him too cheap because he can hit one out on you if you don't watch. Blackburn missed badly here. 3-1, 2 out. Well, you would think, looking at the scorecard, this guy's caught looking 3 times. He'd be pounding the zone. 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's the outside corner for strike 3-2.
You know, sometimes, Dave, I think pitchers give everybody a little bit too much credit.
Bingo.
He should be you just described it on the outside corner or the inside corner. Why?
So 3-2. Melendez, 2 outs. He takes off his pitch, swung on and sent to right center field. It's playable, staying in the yard. Grisham sauntering under it, and he makes a catch 2 steps before the track. All right, here we go. Last ups for the Yankees, who are 3 for 15 runners in scoring position. They've left 11 men on. Mets lead at 6-3 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50.com today.
The pitcher for the Mets is reliever Devin Williams. He was with the Yankees last year, and Williams comes in to game number, there it is right there, game number 17, a 2-1 record, a 5.27 ERA.
Wow.
13 2/3 innings, giving up a 278 batting average. He's given up 1 home run. So he's going to face Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Chisholm, 3, 4, and 5 here in the top of the 9th, 6-3 Mets.
And you know what he's feeling right now? Last thing he wants to do is give up a hit to his team.
Well, he's got a tough act to follow. Luke Weaver was outstanding. And he's Devin Williams with that. When it's working, that change of his is tremendous. Here's Bellinger, first hitter. And first pitch is outside, ball 1.
He had problems with walks last year. His control is his problem.
Bellinger 1 for 3 with a strikeout against Williams. And Bellinger going to use timeout once he gets set. I love the way he refuses to get rushed. Talking about Belly. 6-3 Mets. 1-0 pitch here from Williams. Big kicks and Dale's pitch. Under his hands for ball 2. 2-0. Infield put a little bit to the right for Bellinger, who is 0 for 4. He's on E9, swing and a miss. Tried to take advantage of that 2-0 count. Williams' changeup called an air bender. And he was right in Milwaukee. He was as tough as anybody. 2-1. Fastball missed inside. Fastball command really hurt him last year.
And that was that because you can't set up that changeup. You can't keep going with that changeup if there's not another pitch. Eventually it's going to get hit. But he had trouble with walks and hit batters last year.
3-1 to Bellinger. Swing and a foul back behind home plate. 3-2. Goldschmidt to follow. Goldie had a good night, 2 for 3 with an RBI. He was hit by a pitch. Jazz Chisholm after him. He's got 2 hits as well, and a couple strikeouts.
Devin taking his time, got off the mound, went to the back.
Here we go, 3-2 to Bellinger. Leading off here, top of the ninth. Gets former teammate Williams to the plate. Pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. About a belt-high fastball. One down here in the Yankees, top of the ninth, down 6-3.
Yes, he did it with that fastball.
I'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. One down. Goldie, one for 10. With 6 strikeouts against Williams. First pitch, swing and a miss. Big well-located changeup. 6-3 lead for the Mets. One out. Top 9 here against the Yankees. 0-1 to Goldie. Swing and a bounce foul. Third base side. 0-2. Give the Goldie an extra time and nothing. Something must have got sweet for a second. He steps back in. He's behind 0-2. One out, nobody on here in the ninth. 6-3 Mets. Here's the pitch from Williams. Kicks and deals. The pitch. Swing on a high fly ball. Left center field, staying in the yard. In front of the 370 mark. Soto makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's got under it just a little bit.
2 outs, nobody on, brings up Jazz Chisholm. Last hope here for the Yankees. Jazz, first time seeing Devin Williams from the batter's box. Jazz with an with a double in the second, came around to score the RBI by Grisham. Since then, 2 strikeouts and a successful pop-up bunt beyond the pitcher's head. That's the first pitch fastball. He didn't like that call. Strike 1. Williams set. Here comes the 0-1 to Jazz. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Running outside with a changeup 1-1.
Hold the gate for about 20 seconds.
Jazz Chisholm trying to keep it alive here for the Yankees.